Hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Happy Saturday. It is the last day of February. God, I said that weird. It's the last day of February today. I think. Unless it's a leap year? Is it a leap year? I'm not sure. It might be a leap year. I don't remember. Either way, I think it's the last day of February. I think last year was the leap year. Maybe. Hi! Hello! So, anyways, I did try to download Puppy Playtime so that I could play that on the stream today, but it was not cooperating with me. The download didn't end up finishing. So instead, we're going to be playing a little visual novel instead that Kumo suggested to me called Starry Flowers. And I'm really looking forward to play it. It looks cute, although I was slightly worried when it said intended for mature audiences. So I'm worried it might not be as cute as it seems. Although I am still excited to play. I love all visual novels and stuff, so I am looking forward to it. I have a little plate of food with me because I didn't finish my food before starting stream. Whoopsies. But I am excited to play. I'm so excited to get playing. I'm gonna turn my mic volume down a bit. It seems a bit loud. But yeah, I'm so excited to play. Like, so we're ready to start. Just drink is drink. You're pretending you don't know who I am. What the heck? Hi. Oh, I'm getting Discord DMs. Oh Lord. No, don't throw tomatoes at me. I haven't hit affiliate yet. I haven't hit affiliate. You can throw real tomatoes at me when I hit affiliate. Type. I swear, help me hit affiliate. You can throw tomatoes at me, I swear. Anyways, okay, let's get started. I hope I hit the right hotkey because yes, I did. Okay. Yippee. Start. Hello and welcome to the deliciously romantic tale of my first love. Oh! There's just one thing before you begin. I can grant you the power to choose my accessories at various points in the story. Ooh, I'm being very gracious to offer such a thing, you know. If you use it, you had better make me look as adorable as possible. This little feature has no effect on the story otherwise. It's simply for your entertainment, should you wish for it. Yes, let's exercise. Exercise? Whoa, accessorize. Gosh. Then, without further ado, let's get ready for my first date with Pastel. Pastel? Like the sweet? Pastel? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, let's look so cute. Ooh, pretty. Oh, these are cute. Oh, there's a cute flower crown. Wait, these are so cute. I want the little earrings. Oh, necklaces. Blue flowers. This is so cute. Oh. Oh, this is adorable. Gay thoughts? What the? Oh, Lord! Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Hi, Kumo! Thanks for suggesting this. I did try to download Puppy Playtime, but the download did not finish in time. So, if I finish this game today, then I will play Puppy Playtime next week on stream. Gosh, I moved my cursor around so much. I only noticed now I have the tracking for it. Let's give the cute light glasses. This is adorable. Oh, what the heck? Oh, like a favorite. Oh. Chapter 1, the first date. Just gotta hydrate. Oh, Lord. Today I met a boy at a candy shop. The moment I saw him, I just knew I couldn't leave without flirting a little. He was so delightfully flustered, which of course only made him that much cuter. When I told him to meet me here, he could only manage to nod in response. So cute. Oh, my favourite type to pursue. Oh, there he is now. Oh, that's adorable. Hey, I wouldn't keep you waiting too long. Pastel, look at you. And here I thought you looked plenty good in that uniform. Oh, my heart was unprepared. Wait, isn't that the one that was on the body pillow? That's crazy. Sorry, is it too much? I can change. My, but I haven't even fully seen what's under that cloak of yours. It'd be such a waste to change from the trolley. Oh, Lord. Oh, right. Forget it then. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Who moved my wallet? Did someone put money in my... I think I've been robbed. Oh well, we'll discuss it after stream then. Oh Lord. The characters are so cute. They're adorable. Oh. It'll be my pleasure to unwrap you later on, my sweet. Okay. My honest reaction. Now, shall we head to dinner? Okay, lead the way. Guys, I don't know what voices to do for them. I truly didn't expect it. He definitely seemed the type to have a more modest sense of style. Thigh highs with such a short skirt. Oh, what such a dress. I only briefly glimpsed it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing more tonight. Oh, oops. Oh, Lord. What have I gotten myself into? The restaurant I decided on is one in my usual rotation. Good for a quiet, comfortable evening. For a variety of dates, you must have a variety of locations in mind. Tonight's mood is romantic rendezvous? 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 I don't know that word. Bro, Periwinkle is so freaky. I don't know why. Okay. It's a little high-end, though not overtly so. Just enough to make the night feel special. Blue and pink characters. Me too! Oh, they're so cute! Pastel slides into the booth, following Periwinkle's lead. One hand holds his mantle in place, while the other brushes his bangs aside anxiously. Oh, he's so cute. Is this your first time? Huh? Coming here, I mean. What did you think I was asking? No, nothing. I've never been here before. It seems fancy. I'm a fan of the atmosphere. The food isn't bad either. Now, let's get a few formalities out of the way, shall we? First and foremost, your pronouns. Oh, I just use he, him. What about you? The same, though I don't necessarily mind. Oh, though I don't necessarily mind being called by others, especially considering my present. Huh? Am I reading that wrong? Rendezvous. Oh! I've heard the word, but I've never seen it be written before. Understandable. Next, expectations. I consider clarity in this regard to be a key part of ensuring we both enjoy ourselves to the fullest. I do this sort of thing often, you see. As such, I have a couple of ground rules to establish. Sure, I'm actually glad you brought it up. Oh? I'm not looking for anything serious. In fact, I kind of prefer when it's just a one night thing. Oh. Get it, buddy, I guess. Get your priorities. We're on the very same page then. Not that I mind if, you know, we end up wanting to do this again some other time. That's quite likely for me in this case. Oh, Lord. Certainly, I'm open to that as well. Did you have any... Oh, oops. I can scroll wheel it, yes. Did you have any other ground rules? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Are you nervous? Yes. You can tell me to stop if you're ever feeling too overwhelmed. That's the other rule. I like feeling overwhelmed to an extent. Oh, buddy, me too. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. God, my mic is so loud. What the heck? Yeah, that's insanely freaky. Oh, gosh. It's so hard to control this on second monitor. One of my monitors is 30 FPS and the other one's 60, so the cursor just so much slower across it. Okay. I had assumed as much, but to hear you admit it outright. Oh, Pastel. In that case, I'll do my best to overwhelm you, my sweet. Okay. We're just like me, so nervous. Yes, this was shaping up to be a wonderful night indeed. The waiter came to take our order. I went first to give my sweet date a chance to compose himself. With our food ordered, Pastel finally drops his mantle to reveal. My, so it was a cute little dress after all. Oh, and here I thought you were saving the surprise for after dinner. Sorry, I started feeling awkward with the extra layer. Gosh, I keep misclicking. Don't apologize. My only lament is not being able to take it off you myself. This is so freaky! What on earth? Me too. You'll save the last few layers for me, won't you? God! Oh, we can see the collarbone, how scandalous. I'm more worried about the shoulders. Put those shoulders away, sir. That's all that matters then. I'm having the night of my life, and by the looks of it, so is Pastel. Oh, I live to tease cute little witch boys. How fortunate that I came across the sweetest one today. Our food arrives before Pastel's able to recover. He can't even look the waiter in the eye. How adorable. No, I mustn't overindulge before we've even eaten our meal. Crazy. There'll be plenty of time after dessert. God, this is... I'm scared! I'm scared it's gonna go, like... This is already insanely freaky. I'm scared it's gonna get, like... more insanely freaky, you know? Pastel takes a few bites of his food before speaking up. So, Periwinkle, what do you do for a living? I'm so scared. I know. I'm shaking in my boots. I don't know what I'm gonna do if that happens. I still haven't censored the Sally Face VOD from last week because there's stuff I need to censor for that. And I just haven't censored it yet because I genuinely forgot until today. And then it was too late. It's okay, I have until tomorrow because it's being posted tomorrow. Right, okay. Besides tease you until you're barely able to speak. Yes, besides that. My line of work, then, I suppose I can tell you. I'm an aromagician. Aromagician? I specialize in creating pleasant scent. Yummy. Periwinkle tugs his hand out. Oh, tugs his wand out from his... Gosh, I can't read. Whoa! Mead! What on earth? Okay, Periwinkle tugs his wand out from his sleeve and lightly taps the candle on the table. Whip your... Pardon me, what the fuck? Mead? What on earth? Mead, please! Please stop! In a small burst, the atmosphere shifts around the pet. This is so romantic. The candle's original aroma is quickly forgotten and it's replaced by something new and cozier. Oh, that is nice. What smell is that? I'm no good at pinpointing stuff like this. Vanilla. I thought it suited you, although I'm starting to think a more lustful scent might have been a better fit. Okay. What does that even mean? Just that you've done nothing but exceed my expectations. I'm not doing anything. Pastel retreats behind his glass of water, overwhelmed by embarrassment once again. I did say I'd go a little easier on him, didn't I? Oh, he's just too irresistible. Anywho, I bottle and sell scents like this one. It's fairly lucrative work once you build a reputation for yourself. What are 3 pinks? Who keeps messaging me? Okay. Sounds fulfilling. What about you, Pastel? What kind of magic do you specialize in? Yes, the real questions! Oh, I had mostly been living without magic until recently. Without magic? I can't imagine. It's not so bad. I mean, humans do it, so why not? They're not human? Pastel would smell like those honey candies and periwinkle would smell like bluebell. Maybe. I think, no, that's good. That's good. I suppose that's true. I very directly make a living off mine, so I'd find myself in quite a bind if I wasn't able to use it. Not that I mind being bound from time to time, you know. God. How do you keep doing that? Every time I think we're talking about something innocent. Oh, I just can't help myself, can I? Deliberate word choice, my sweet. Would you like me to hold back a little more? No, it's okay. I was just going. No, don't clip me, please. Please don't clip me. Please don't. Oh, I'm so scared. Kinda impressed. We finish up our meals and I decide on sharing a slice of strawberry cheesecake for dessert. I love cheesecake! I love cheesecake so much. Oh, cheesecake. Pastel deliberately leaves the larger bits of strawberries for me. I wonder, is it because he doesn't like them? Or is he just that kind? Either way, this has quickly become my most favourite date of the past few months. Tell me more about yourself, Pastel. I'm afraid the only thing I know is that you work at the renowned oh gosh, I can't. Sweet company. Oh, there's not much else to know. Surely there's plenty more than that. Any hobbies, perhaps? Cleaning, maybe? Any non-work related hobbies, dear? Sorry, I never know how to answer these types of questions. My best friend is an alchemist, so I've recently been going on little adventures to help gather ingredients for her craft. Periwinkle has a lot of flower motifs which sort of relates to his job, given he makes things smell since... What? Periwinkle has a lot of flower motifs which sort of relates to his job, given he makes things smell nice. Oh, he makes things smell nice, and Pastel has stars and a little candy choker. I didn't catch his job, but the candy choker is probably a reference to his name. No, it's a candy choker because he works at a sweet factory. Now there's something interesting. Other than that, I don't really get out much. I have my hands full running the store. Oh, so diligent. So, does that mean this is your first night out in a while? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm honoured you were willing to share it with me then. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have tried this place if you hadn't brought me in. Imagine working at McDonald's and wearing burger earrings. I would definitely wear burger earrings if I worked at McDonald's. Or maybe if I can work as a VTuber, I'll just get earrings of my VTuber model. So, it's been worth it so far. Thanks, Periwinkle. What if I buy burger earrings because of you? Do it! Me! Stop being so freaky! Gosh, you guys are worse than me! The table had long been cleared, and yet our conversation continued through the night. This place is never too busy, which always leaves me free to linger here without the guilt of taking up any much-needed table space. Your big heart, totally. The longer the date, the more satisfying the finale. That's something I live by. Rushing straight to the climax inevitably gets a bit dull after a while. I want to enjoy this night to its fullest. I'm afraid the conversation will continue to the bedroom. Pastel? Do you see the witch at that table over there? Oh, don't be too obvious now. The one with the tall hat, you see? Yeah, I see them. I brought them here about 2 weeks ago. I guess they agreed that it made a nice date spot. The guy sitting across from them, I'm pretty sure I've been with him before. Oh, well. No! Surely you're joking, Pastel. Shush! Don't say my name so loudly! Just keep your head low. I'm sure he won't notice. Oh, he just looked this way. Only kidding. Really? Aw, Perry's a nickname? You could choose any other word but climb. I know! That's why I paused. Oh, a nickname already. We're moving so fast. You're the one who's been calling me my sweet all night. Perry, like piano or Perriot? I guess it's because... I guess Periwinkle. So Periwinkle? Perry the platypus? Secret identity, because if you adjust the hue, Periwinkle will turn green. Well, you are, aren't you? Whose fault is it that you share a name with Candy? Not mine! Oh, so it is after the, like, fruit pastels. Reminds me of Peridot. Oh, pretty. Still, do you think those two would make a good couple? How should I know? Oh, just imagine the kind of person I'd go on a date with and pair them with the other. And what kind of person is that? You, for one. Maybe they wouldn't be so good together. Am I supposed to take offense to that? No, that guy was just kind of pushy. You're too much, Pastel. Crazy. We eventually made our way out of the restaurant that night. It had gotten quite late already. When's the last time I stayed until closing? Gosh, I really cannot speak. What is wrong with me? There was never a moment of awkward silence between us. Only Pastel's embarrassed pauses, clear attempts to steer his mind away from the debauchery. Or from debauchery? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's debauchery. Right? Debauchery? As we wander back into the night air, he's the first to speak up again. You could have at least let me cover the Oh no, Periwinkle's gonna say something. Nonsense. I'm the one that asked you out tonight. You don't have to cover a thing. In fact, I'd prefer it if you didn't come. Okay, I saw that one coming this time! You don't have to say it! I knew it! Too easy, But really, it's a shame to hide such a cute outfit from the world. I don't have the confidence. Reminds me of my youth. You'll get there, my sweet. One day you'll be able to toss aside any feelings of inadequacy and wear all sorts of daring outfits with pride. No, it's not a matter of self-esteem or anything. It's just... if anyone I knew saw me in this, I would die. So that's how it is, huh? I'm being treated to a more intimate side of this witch boy right now. We walk together under the streetlights until we reach our original meeting place. Would you like me to escort you home? No, that's okay. And if you don't mind, my place is just down the street. Perhaps you'd like to accompany me? Yes, I mean, I wouldn't want you to have to walk home alone in the dark. Such a gentleman. The game is freaky. Insanely freaky. Periwinkle expertly slides his hand up and under Pastel's mantle, linking arms as they go along. They walk in comfortable silence toward Periwinkle's house. Oh, they're gonna get freaky. Well, this is me. I had a most lovely evening. Thank you for accompanying me to dinner tonight. I had fun too. Thanks for inviting me out. Pastel fidgets as if he has something to ask, but he can't find the words. Pastel? Periwinkle takes a step closer. Yes? Oh, yes! He leans in, pausing for any sort of reaction. Only for Pastel's lips to come clumsily crashing forward. Oh, they're kissing! That's so cute! What the heck? He's in more of a rush than I thought. Then again, I did spend all night winding him up. Oh, so cute. Oh, Pastel, I just remembered. Since we're here, would you like to come in and sample some of my magic? Oh. I'd like that, yes! Very well, then. We both knew from the beginning that he would be staying the night, of course. It's just so much more fun drawing it out like this. But if that kiss is any indication of things to come, I may have gone a little overboard tonight. Mead. What on earth? If so, we're in for quite a sleepover. Loki, I want Pastel. I want Pastel. Sorry about the mess. I just haven't found the time to tidy up. The door closes loudly behind them. When Pastel doesn't respond, Periwinkle turns back to face him. Whoa! Pastel's back's against the door as he fumbles to untie his mantle. He's completely run out of patience, hasn't he? Then I'm afraid I simply have no choice but to indulge him. Oh, Lord. Okay. I shouldn't keep you waiting a second longer now, should I? But I still need to change into something a little easier to take off. Looking this good comes at a price, you see. I promise I won't keep you waiting. Okay. I'm not whimpering, okay? I don't care how much they whimper. I am not imitating that. Periwinkle gives him another peck on the lips and leads him through the cluttered living room to his bedroom door. Chapter 2. Conjured Fragrance. It took me ages to— oh, thank God. Okay. It took me ages to get out of bed that morning. After all, I just couldn't stop thinking about how absolutely adorable Pastel was. Twitch watched him on the edges of their seats. I know! I was shaking in fear. I was so scared. He scrambled out of here almost as soon as he woke up, saying he couldn't be late for work. Such a shame. It would have been nice to get one last round in. I did get a kiss goodbye, though. You're shaking in hope? Absolutely not! No, no. Look, this is the best you'll get. Look, bro's got a blanket or like a towel or something wrapped around him. Oh, it's nice to feel like a gosh, it's nice to feel like a housewife for a moment. But I should get to work too. I have an order to fill, don't I? Watch him show up at work. Periwinkle finally rolls out of bed and gets ready for the day. My bad, bros. I was eating. Alright, okay. The order in question is for a nearby... 1 minute. Let me go Google Translate. Apothecary. A person who sold medicines. The audio question is for a nearby apothecary. Did you know? Our magic like mine is actually quite good for you. I've got nothing on actual healing magic, but the calming atmosphere it creates does wonders for one's mood. This particular batch is meant to help with insomnia, which is ironic considering how late I stayed up with Pesto. Oops, can't be getting distracted now. I really need to finish up these last few bottles. Periwinkle closes his eyes and draws his wand. Large drops form at his tip, falling into the empty bottle one by one. You could use that in multiple contexts. With each drip, the bottle's contents swell, and only after the 5th drop it's completely filled. Perfect. It's so much easier to fill these with a clear mind. I can't help it if a refreshing night out is the only way to regain my focus. Stop. Although, I probably could have got these done. I could have gotten one of these done last night if Pastel hadn't been so impatient. No, I mustn't let my mind wander too far from work now. Periwinkle fills the final... Where did I see final from? What? Periwinkle fills the remaining bottles, screwing on the lids as he goes. There. Now my house is going to smell like lavender. I'd better head out before I'm lulled to sleep by my own magic. Yes! More accessories! Flower crown. Pretty sparkles. Rainbow. Let's do the rainbow. The apothecary is only a short walk away. I'm sure I said that wrong. Oh well, but I've never managed to walk into its doors on time. Perhaps because it's so close, I always underestimate the time it takes to reach it. Make him a cat boy next? Okay. I can hit the owner tapping her foot with impatience as soon as I open the door. Oh, she's pretty. Astragalus. Astragalus? Astragalus? Astragalus. Astragalus. Astragalus? Astragalus. 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 Gosh, I have to Google so many words today! Oh, it's a flower. How do you pronounce it? Astragalus. Okay. Oops. I just closed Twitch completely. Whoopsies. Let me open a new tab then. Whoops. Can't trust me to do anything. Gosh. Okay, all good. Right. Astragalus. I have that special order ready for you. You're late again, Periwinkle. Lost track of time. You'll forgive me, won't you? You are literally my only provider who has no respect for appointments. Simply not true. I never miss a date. There's the problem. You were out getting laid again, weren't you? How vulgar. I had a romantic evening with a very cute boy, who then ended up sleeping over. Well, you had all week to fill the order. Try getting it done in advance next time. Yes, ma'am. Now, let's see what you brought. I've worked with Astragalus for a few years now. She's completely immune to my charms, shocking to say the least. But it's meant we've been able to remain good friends all this time. Or, let's see. Astragalus, would you consider us to be good friends? I put up with you. Aye, but you don't put up with anyone. You must really like me. You got a favor to ask or something? Is that what you're getting at? No, I was just thinking how to categorize our relationship. Business associate works just fine, doesn't it? Oh, come now. Surely you would consider us to be closer than that. I know better than to get involved with you, Periwinkle. Oh, why? Whatever do you mean? You're too dazzling. I take that as a compliment. Great. Now will you stop distracting me? I'm trying to count. Yes, we're definitely good friends. Too dazzling, though. I'm not sure there is such a thing. And what would be wrong with it if there was? What point is there not shining as brightly as one can? Astragalus finishes counting the bottles, sighing in feigned exasperation as she marks them off a checklist. You may always be late, but you deliver quality every time. You're consistent, if nothing else. The waiting is part of the fun. It builds excitement, wouldn't you say? Nope, just builds frustration for me, but at least you always come through. She unlocks a small drawer behind the counter and takes out an envelope with Periwinkle's name scribbled on it. Here's the rest of your payment. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, he's definitely going to spend it on at least one person. I couldn't if I tried. Really, you're too generous. Astragalus rolls her eyes and begins stocking the shelves with her new inventory. 2 or 3 orders a month. That's all it takes to support myself. Entirely through this apothecary. Apothecary! Hard to believe my magic is really worth so much, but who am I to complain? It's certainly a more favourable balance compared to the kind of work I was doing years ago. And I do enjoy the freedom, the excessive amounts of time I have for partying, for dates, and on that note, with all that business out of the way, would you like to hear about my date? Would I like to? Not necessarily. Please, Astragalus. As someone with no romance in your own life, the least you can do is live vicariously through me. The no romance thing is by choice. I listen to you gush for your own damn sake. For my sake? Yeah, I'm afraid you might actually implode if you had no one to talk to about this stuff. I'm actually making a noble sacrifice every day that you come in here with new tales as romantic conquest. If you're truly suffering, I shall desist. That's the thing, though. I do like seeing you all worked up over something, even if I don't understand it myself. She does not want to listen to how Periwinkle took someone to Pound Town. Bro, real? Oh, so there is a mutual benefit. You'll listen then. Yeah, at least until I get all this put away. After that, I'm kicking you out for the day. Oh, fair enough. I'd better be brief then. He's the absolute cutest thing. I picked him up at a candy shop yesterday. Fluffy pink hair with golden eyes. Oh, she knows him. She's the one that he gets stuff for, right? Naturally rosy cheeks that make him look as if he's always a little embarrassed by something. He's shy, but not the type that becomes paralyzed in the bedroom. Periwinkle, for the last time, I do not need to hear about the bedroom stuff. I wasn't giving any details, although the details are the best part. This is a safer work zone only. Break that rule and you are out of here. Oh, my apologies. I'll refrain. Anyway, my point is, he's extremely cute. Adorable, in fact. Right, so standard fare for you. Absolutely not. If he was just your average cutie, would I be emphasizing his cuteness so much? I don't meet these people, so it's all the same to me. How can it be? The intensity is so drastically different. Perhaps so intense that I'm having trouble explaining it properly. I'll say. All you've really told me this far is he's cute and shy. He's kind as well. He saved the best part of our dessert for me without even asking. Wow, I would have led with that one. Oh, enough of your sarcasm. When all my favorite details are off limits, what do you suppose I'm left with? Well, what really matters is that you had a good night, even if it meant you couldn't get here on time like I asked. I'm already hoping I'll see him again, to be honest. Oh yeah? Don't hear that from you very often. Really? But I go on second dates all the time. This guy got a name? Oh, she's gonna freak out. I don't kiss and tell. No, actually, you tell me about everyone you kiss. Come on, if he's really the absolute cutest, it's a shame to keep him anonymous, right? Not like I'm gonna tell anyone anyways. Fine, his name is Pastel. Or Pastel. Even his name's cute. Right? Oh, that reminds me. He sold me some candies that share his name. Would you like to try? Sure, how could a witch turn down free candy? Real! Periwinkle digs into his bag and pulls out one of the pastels. He hands the candy to Astragalus, who promptly unwraps it and pops it into her mouth. Oops. No. These are good. Where did you say this candy shop was? Not far from here. I'll give you directions. Shortly after telling Astragalus where to find Atalia sweets, she unceremoniously kicked me out. She'd long finished putting all those bottles away after all. With money in my pocket and no more work to be done for the moment, I'm free to begin pursuing my next date. Go charge on them. You're being freaky. Yeah, literally, go charge your device. But wherever shall I go? It's a weekday too. Oh, no, it's a weekday. Too early for parties, too early for drinks. I suppose I could return home and straighten up the place. However, why would I busy myself with chores when I could be celebrating another order successfully filled? Before Periwinkle can decide on where to go, a familiar witch approaches him. Oh! Periwinkle? Oh, Cassia, good to see you. Oh, so lovely to see you. Yay, I'm so glad we ran into each other. How to describe Cassia? She's exceedingly cuddly. Oh gosh, she's exceedingly cuddly. We met at a party one night, during which she latched onto my arm and never let go. Quite endearing. Since then, we've gone on little dates from time to time. She really loves my magic, so I tend to spoil her whenever we're together. Did you need something, dear? Oh, yes. I tried coming over last night, but you didn't seem to be home. Oh, you came to visit me? Oh, I'm flattered. I must have been out to dinner at the time. Sorry that I missed you. Oh, it's okay. I was mostly looking to talk. So, if you're available right now, do you want to go to a cafe? Oh, Lord. That sounds perfect. I'd love to. We take our seats at the nearby cafe. It's a pleasant, sunny little place. I've come here often with all sorts of other witches. Cassia orders her usual hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, while I decide on a simple rose tea. Oh, Periwinkle, could you make my marshmallows smell like roses too? With pleasure. Whoa. Periwinkle's wand drops from his sleeve and he gives Cassia's cup a quick little tap. Yay! It literally smells just like roses. Just as you asked, dear. It may slightly affect the taste, so let me know if you like the spell undone. Cassia dips her spoon in and lifts a marshmallow to her lips, blowing on it slightly before popping it into her mouth. Oh no, it's wonderful! She truly can find joy in any little moment. Such a delight. Definitely a contender to the title of absolute cutest witch, though I would call her absolutely cute, rather than absolute cutest. It takes more than cuteness alone to earn the title of absolute cutest witch. That's where the difference lies, of course. But what am I thinking? How rude it is to begin Whoa, I nearly said a really bad word. How rude it is to begin ranking my dates in such a way. I must be stuck on the thought from my earlier conversation with Astragalus, trying to put Pastel's cuteness into words. He really is something special. It's all in the contrast. His polite, well-mannered and proper exterior, concealing such intense desire, begging you to make the first move, and then going ahead and taking it off on his own as soon as you... Enough of that! There's someone else in front of me right now, isn't there? Cassia continues happily sipping hot chocolate before speaking up again. Oh, I missed you, Periwinkle. I've been so busy with packing, I haven't had a chance to see you at all. Oh my god, you guys are such freaks! Packing? And just where are you headed off to? Oh, that's right. I never had a chance to tell you. I'm finally moving in with my new partners. In 2 more days, the three of us will all be sleeping in the same bed. Oh, that sounds cozy. Congratulations. Thank you. I've looked forward to it for so long. Married! Stop! Gosh! Sounds like you're about to enter a lovely domestic life. You deserve it. I'm really happy. But, speaking of my partners, you've still never even met them. Oh, true. But I can imagine they're wonderful, just from how you've talked about them. Right, but what if you didn't have to imagine? That's what I've been wanting to talk to you about. I was hoping we might all be able to go on a group date sometime. Oh? Yeah, because, like, I just think you're so wonderful, Periwinkle. I want them to know you too. Huh. Although it sounds like fun, I'm a bit... Wait, before you say no, they're both very easygoing and so loving and nice. I can promise it won't be overwhelming. That, unfortunately, isn't where the issue lies, my dear. I know you said you didn't want to get involved before, but I just know that we would all get along so well. I'd like to reassure you however I can, but I understand if you still tone me down. Matters of love are so tricky, aren't they? I can recall the first time something like this was asked of me. I had been nervous going in, but I had also never entered a group situation before. I attributed my anxiety solely to that. However, it quickly became clear that I just wasn't suited to it at all. I do love to spoil each of my partners, but strictly one at a time. Perhaps I was left scarred by the breakdown in communication, the passionate fires of a long-established romance. Surely Cassia and her partners are magnificent people. It may indeed be fun for a night, but becoming entangled in committed relationships is something I've always avoided from the beginning, isn't it? Periwinkle has all the hoes, I'm telling you. This is all very sweet of you, but I do have to decline. Spoil Pastel all you want. Absolutely! Oh, I can't help but feel a little broken-hearted. I apologise, truly. It's nothing personal. Oh, I know. I don't take offence or anything. It's just sad. Now I'm going to be living with them, and knowing you don't want to meet them. I think it's best to just break things off. Yes, I agree. As you said, it's for the best. I hope we can still be friends, though. Of course. I'm sure our paths will cross every now and again. Yeah. Thank you for always treating me so well, Periwinkle. It was my pleasure. Oh, more time for pastel! Even casual relationships can end in breakups like this. It is largely why I tend to prefer one-night affairs. Things can just become so messy as needs evolve. As Cassia and I go our separate ways, I can't help feeling a little blue. Perhaps I'll return home for the day after all. Periwinkle quickly changes into something more comfortable, dropping his bag unceremoniously onto the couch. I could use an afternoon nap. Yes, that's precisely what I need. I'll wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go back out on the town. He shoves some blankets aside and collapses onto the couch, and when he does, the contents of his bag spills onto the floor. Lazily leaning over to gather it up, he notices the candies from before. Ooh. Was I too hasty in saying I'd hoped to see Pastel again? I suppose I'd forgotten the feeling of not being enough for someone. Usually these things tend to dissipate naturally, without confrontation or notice. And when they don't, it stings. Periwinkle scoops up the candies, dropping all but one of them back into his bag. No wonder you feel so blue. Your hair is blue, your outfit is blue, your whole ass house is blue. And is there a blue little window though? Yes, that's a reference. He settles into place on the couch, nestled in a tangled mess of blankets and cushions, and unwraps his chosen pastel. It is sweet. Oh lord. It is sweet though. What a shame that would be if I never got to taste it again. Oh. That's right. I could never resist the promise of an entertaining night, no matter what may come down the line. I'm a clueless hedonist? After all? I don't know that word. Oh god. Nothing to be done about that. Let fate decide then. If he comes, he comes. And if we never meet again, I can always hold on to the memory of our perfect date. He's gonna rock up at the doorstep, buddy, I'm telling you now. Several hours later. There's a knock at the door. And right there on his doorstep, Periwinkle is pleasantly surprised to find... Yay! I'll be dressed like a normie. But still, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Treating me to another cute new look, no less. Sorry, I couldn't stop thinking about... I realized last night I never actually got to sample your magic. The scents you mentioned. Oh, that's right. We were quite preoccupied, Yes, so that's why I'm here. He finally manages to make eye contact, but quickly averts his gaze once more. Were you in bed? Sorry, I shouldn't have come so late. These aren't even my sexiest pajamas. Oh, Lord. I didn't say anything about that! But to answer your question, no, I wasn't. Although I did take a nap earlier this afternoon, I've otherwise been enjoying a relaxing night in. And I'm so very glad I didn't end up going out. I would have missed out on this flustered mess. Would you like to come in? Pistol nods vigorously in response. Ah, romance. It's still a bit of a mess in here. I hope you don't mind. There's a path through. I've seen worse. Oh, maybe I'll let it spiral further into chaos then. I'm simply so competitive, you know. I'm not sure that's a competition you'd really want to win. Perhaps not. Periwinkle carefully steps over some of his clutter to dig through one of the boxes in the far corner of the bedroom. Ah, here they are, my personal favourites. This row here contains some of the more potent scents. Most of them for relaxation, things to calm the nerves. Jeez, the rest I just happen to like. Sweet scents like strawberry, banana, bubblegum, mango. Is there a reason you're only naming candy flavours? Must be a coincidence. Pastille picks up an unlabeled bottle filled with a pale pink liquid. What's this? Oh, watch out. That one's an aphrodisiac. We'll see about that. Pastille locks eyes with Periwinkle as he opens the vial without hesitation. How bold. Oh, it's peach. I almost expected it to be overpowering. Yes, well, the aphrodisiac part was a lie, but I'm glad you like it. You're really good at this type of magic. I've never done anything like it. Would you like to try it on? Ooh. No, I don't do perfume or cologne or anything like that. You've never tried it? Oh, so would you say you're a I'm not! Who even says things like that? Exactly! In my line of work, you'd be surprised. It's probably just you. Maybe so. If you're not going to try it, I'll have it back now, please. I could try. I just don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. May I? Ooh! Pastille nods, handing over the small vial. Periwinkle seals the opening with his fingertip and swiftly tilts the bottle over and back. Here. Oh. Yummy. He lightly rubs a spot on Pastille's neck, engulfing them both in the pleasant scent of his magic. Their eyes meet, Neither of them daring to be the first to move. Gosh. Maybe the aphrodisiac bit wasn't a lie after all. Yo! But still breaks the spell, rushing forward with a sudden kiss. And then retreats just as quickly. Sorry, I just... He certainly is impulsive. Not that I mind that at all. Bro! He's got, like, hard pupils! I'm more than happy to go along with your little game, Pastel. Oh no, my own magic is working too well. I guess there's no choice but to have my way with you, my sweet. Oh no! Oh lord. Pastel's half-hearted protests end there. Periwinkle's hands were already upon him, and would continue to be for the rest of the... Oh lord. Oh lord! Chapter 3, Missteps. Over the next month or so, we fell into quite an enjoyable pattern. Pastel would show up at my doorstep maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes we'd go out for dinner, but mostly he'd just spend the night. It was starting to become almost routine, though each visit was somehow just as exciting as the last, the details of which I'll choose to keep private, for Pastel's sake. That boy is insatiable, I will say that. Inevitably, after seeing someone for so long though, one begins to pick up on their habits. Cute habits, like the way he kisses me on the cheek before rushing off to work early in the morning. The way he runs his hand through his hair when he's thinking really hard about something. Even his knock is specific, once lightly to test the waters. A pause as he gathers his courage, and then three firm and evenly spaced. I'm not sure which of these habits he's conscious of, but there's one I've decided he must be acting knowingly, which is his habit of leaving one of his personal effects behind with each visit. First, a beret, then an earring, his choker, a bracelet, and then he returns after a few days with an apology, explaining he had just come to pick up whatever he'd left behind. Sure, Pastel. Keep creating your little excuses to come back here. I'll happily go along with them. What fun. I wonder what he'll come looking for this time. Periwinkle gathers up the discarded garments that had been left strewn across his bedroom, tossing them into a pile to be dealt with later. He couldn't possibly leave his underwear. God, could he? No, that would be impossible to explain. An earring, sure, but there's no way he'd walk out of here like that. Periwinkle hums to himself as he makes the bed, double-checking between the sheets while he's at it. Oh, Lord. I'm almost disappointed. He's been so consistent up until now. I suppose he could just be that forgetful. Unable to find anything of Pastel's in my bedroom, I decide to spend the rest of the morning cleaning up the place. Now, mind you, I never let my house get dirty, only messy. Leaving garbage or food waste about is out of the question. Everything else, though. Bye! It's simply that many things don't make it back to their proper place. Or rather, I can never decide on a proper place for many of my things. Toss them into boxes, shuffle the boxes around the room, and suddenly they become unmanageable piles. To truly put everything away, these would all have to be emptied and sorted. A daunting task, to be sure. But it has been a while since my last attempt. I may as well put in some effort. But, where to begin? I suppose my work supplies have been a little difficult to navigate as of late. That's an achievable goal now, isn't it? And practical as well. Periwinkle begins with the box of his favourite perfumes that had been sitting out since one of Pastel's first visits. Ah, yes, the aphrodisiac. That was a fun night. He packs the bottles back into their places, and then closes the box, sealing them safely inside. This should go... Perhaps it'd be better to set it high on the bookshelf? If I just rearrange things a bit, there should be room for everything. As Periwinkle begins setting things aside, a new pile is born, precariously teetering on the back of the couch. He places the box just where he wants it, and then stacks his various books and knickknacks around it. Just as he's made his way through half of the pile, a small portion of it topples forward, bouncing safely onto the couch cushions. Topple all you want. I was prepared. Huh? He finally notices Pastille's jacket, which had expertly blended into the blankets and cushions around it. Ah, just when I've finally worked up the energy to clean up around here, what do I find? Yes, this is no mere case of forgetfulness. It was indeed a little game all along. Periwinkle giddily laughs to himself, excited to have been proven right. You've escalated it too far, Pastille. To leave your jacket behind is just ridiculous. He leaves me no choice. I'll just have to return this myself. Periwinkle abandons what he was doing and skips off to his room to get dressed. Oh, your phone died, did it? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Ta-da! I hadn't had a chance to return to Sweet Shop ever since meeting Pastille. He was always the one showing up on my doorstep after all. There was no need. It's about time I paid him a visit, yes. I could restock my favourite candies as well. Upon reaching Sweet Shop, no, I hesitate. Would it be rude to barge in while he's working? I just know I wouldn't be able to resist teasing him. As to not become a nuisance, I shall make my presence known from here. Periwinkle boldly approaches the bench directly in front of the candy shop and sits down, all while wearing Pastille's forgotten jacket. And now we wait. A few minutes pass. I can see Pastille through the shop window. He's currently preoccupied with a customer. Luckily, I brought lunch. A simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ew! Will he notice me before I finish it? The customer is walking out now. Our eyes met. Pastille turns away, pacing a bit. I take another bite of my sandwich, still watching intently. He stops for a moment, in front of the door, behind the register, until finally making his way out of the store, broom in hand. But instead of coming over right away, he turns his back to me, sweeping the sidewalk in front of the entrance. Perhaps he has a strict supervisor. He keeps glancing over his shoulder. Just come over here, you silly boy. His face is quite red, so I can say with confidence that I've successfully overwhelmed him once again. I've finished my sandwich by the time he approaches. He takes a seat on the opposite end of the bench. I thought you were ignoring me. No, I was just trying to decide what to do. Was this a bad time to return your jacket? Not the worst time. Periwinkle unzips the jacket and shuffles out of it, casually folding it onto his lap. I found it whilst I was cleaning up the place. I suppose I could have waited for you to return, but since I was in the area... Right, sorry. It's my fault for leaving it behind in the first place. Pastille can barely look me in the eye. It doesn't stop him from stealing glances at what I'm wearing. But who could resist that? I wore my cutest dress for this. Something seems a little off, though. He's usually a bundle of nerves, yes, but this is a bit much. I'll get right to the point then. Oh, Pastille, you know you didn't have to plant excuses just to visit me. I wasn't planting anything. I just forgot it on my way out. I find that hard to believe, considering you've forgotten exactly one thing each time you visit. Really, you should be more honest. Sorry. Thank you for returning it. Oh, it's my pleasure. It gave me a good excuse to see your flustered little face again. Periwinkle sets the jacket on the empty space between them and rises to take his leave. But Pastille gently grips his wrist before he goes. Perry, sorry I made you think I was ignoring you. I was only teasing, my sweet. Still, I can't, I'm not ready to be open about who I see outside of work. I like to keep things very discreet. I don't want to have to explain anything to my friends. I die of embarrassment. So that's why.
Understood. I'm actually used to being someone's little secret. That didn't sound quite right. What I'm trying to say is, I don't mind at all. From now on, I'll just continue to let you come to me. Thank you. Sorry. I don't know what you keep apologizing for, Pastel. I'll see you around, yes? Pastel nods and gently lets go of his wrist. A misstep. A huge misstep. I should have guessed it. Oh, I see. Okay. I was scared. I was like, oh lord. Okay. I should have guessed it. From the hints he's given, just a few things he said here and there. It was enough to put it together, wasn't it? The most obvious one being that he always comes to me and not the other way around. Our comfortable pattern that I recklessly interrupted, I should have known from the previous encounters with closeted individuals. What's supposed to be a fun surprise appearance can so quickly turn into a desperate rally to cling to normalcy. Carefully constructed lies to conceal the piece of yourself that may not be accepted. Whether it's by the individual themselves or by their loved ones. Certainly an unenviable position to find oneself in. Pastel and I had been seeing a lot of each other during this past month. Was this the inevitable breaking point then? It can only become more complicated from here. Oh, but it was going so perfectly for so long. Perhaps I'm being overdramatic. I haven't grown tired of him at all, which is precisely the problem. Unwilling to return home so soon, I walk in the direction of the apocryphy. Astragalus will be able to knock some sense into me. She always does. Gay people. Astragalus, are you busy? Ugh, I know that whine. You've shifted into dramatic bitch mode. Take pity on me. I'm having a bad day. Alrighty, baby. Tell me what happened. Things are slow today anyhow. Astragalus listened patiently as I explained the events of the day. I learned to come straight to her whenever I find myself unable to make a decision. Although she often puts things far too bluntly, I do always end up feeling more grounded after her consultation. So, you're upset because you overstepped his bounds. Accidentally, you always leave out key information. And now you think it's over between you two? When you put it like that, I really do sound dramatic. Oh yes, I made him a cat boy because you asked. I mean, you are, but you also have a point. If you want to avoid things getting too complicated, this is your sign to get out. I gotta say though, for two guys who aren't in a committed relationship, you sure do sound like you're in one. It's purely casual. I've still been seeing a few others in the midst of this. But all you talk about is Pastel. Every time you come in here. Ugh, I know. I just wish I hadn't gone to return the jacket. It was supposed to be fun, but now... Yeah, honestly, I think he's being unfair. He shows up to your house whenever he wants, right? Yes, but I don't have anything else going on. He has a respectable job and all. Sounds like you just have less self-respect and this guy isn't treating you right. Now that's unfair. He simply said he wasn't ready. It doesn't mean making excuses now. You really are hung up on him. This is too hilarious to watch. Enough! I simply cannot help if he's just the cutest thing. Of course I don't want to stop seeing him. At that moment, a familiar chime sounded, marking a customer's arrival. I turned my head instinctively to see. Periwinkle! OMG, you look so cute today. Why, thank you. I certainly didn't expect to see you here, Jam. Jam? Your name is Jam? Jam? I would not want to be called Jam, ever. Ever. If that was my name, I would be so miserable. Astragalus walks to the back room, still laughing at Periwinkle's expense. I've been coming up here to buy your... Oh, wait, fuck, wrong voice. I've been coming up here to buy your magic. Remember when you did it as a little demo for everyone at that one party? You totally sold me on it back then. I've done a few, so I can't recall, but I'm happy to hear it regardless. So, what are you doing here? On a date or on the job? Not a date today. I'd ruined my chance at that. Oh man, what? That's such a bummer. Really? Never thought I'd hear the day you, of all people, didn't get a date. Though, you date, like, everyone. It'd be more accurate to say I go on dates with everyone, rather than actually date them. Oh, same diff. You're like the thirst master. She's right. It's not as if Pastel's my only option when I'm looking for a good time. Anyway, are you going to Cheval's party? Cheval's party tonight? No, this is the first time I've heard of it. Is he throwing yet another soiree? Soiree? Fuck, these words! Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know. I suppose I've been more out of the loop than these things than usual. I haven't bothered with as many parties since... Well, you should come. Good luck. Like, in terms of love and romance. I mean, I'm finally dating my best friend thanks to that last one. Marzipan, was it? You weren't together before that? I knew everyone thought we were. Oh, so embarrassing. I guess what matters is we could finally be totally honest with each other. Though, oh, I'm really happy. Oh, congratulations. You deserve that happiness. Yeah, so like, if you ever need relationship advice, I'm your girl. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't since you don't actually date anyone. Periwinkle hears a straggler snorting with laughter in the back room. How dare she! I came here to be comforted, not ridiculed. Jam dear, what time did you say that party started? Oh, like a few hours from now, I think? Sorry, I can never remember the time difference between here and the netherworld. No matter. Those things tend to go on all night, and I prefer to arrive fashionably late. Now, if you'll excuse me, I go to return home to freshen up for before this morning. I think I may have messed up. I don't know. Sure, see you there. Gosh. It's all reading. There's no dialogue options. Periwinkle marches home in a huff. Ugh. Stylus always thinks I'm lacking in self-respect. I'll show her. I'm going to find someone to spoil me tonight. Netherworld parties happen to be the perfect venue, always filled with cute faces I haven't yet encountered. Plenty of incubi as well. They live to please their partners. It's been a while since I've slept with a demon. I'm looking forward to this now. Oh, Lord. And so, a few hours later, Periwinkle arrives at the soiree. Let's see who looks available. Oh, they're so pretty. Scanning the room, he spots both Jam and Cheval, happily chatting with their other guests. Cheval himself certainly isn't a bad lay, but I couldn't go stealing the host of the party. Periwinkle, I'm Galen. Oh, Lord. Periwinkle begins to gravitate towards the snack table, but still scoping out the various partygoers. Plenty of candidates to choose from. However will I decide? Before he can make up his mind about who to approach, a taller demon slides into the empty space behind him to start a conversation. Besides him, whoops. Lots of cute witches at the soiree, huh? So it's been decided for me. I'm already being spoiled. I didn't come here for the witches. I'm Carrie Demon. Bruh. Periwinkle. Periwinkle, so this is gonna sound weird, but do I know you from somewhere? Your dreams, perhaps? No, for real. Something about your face just so familiar. I frequent these types of events, so it's likely we've crossed paths at some point. That's not it. I would have tried hitting on you if we did. Well, you're certainly free to do so now. I'll give it a shot, with your permission. This one isn't bad. I do appreciate how straightforward he's being. So, what are you here for, if not the witches? I had intended to find someone to spoil me, and incubi are rumoured to be good for exactly that. We are. So the rumours are true. I'm in luck then. Would you happen to have any friends who would be interested in dancing with a cute little witch like me? I could ask around. Or a better idea, you could just settle for me. I suppose you'll do. Bruh. I present my hand and Cardamon, I'm gonna say Cardamon, I don't fucking... gives an exaggerated bow. He pulls me in, albeit a little clumsily, with his gigantic demon hands. Always enjoyable to be swept up into the arms of a larger man. My own hand is almost entirely consumed by his, unlike with Pastel's, which fits so... Pastel? Am I still comparing everyone to him? I shake the thought and return to the moment. The pair twirls around the dance floor, my bad, losing themselves in the music. After a while, her Damon suddenly speaks up. Oh, I think I just realised where I knew you from. Really now? Yeah, you were in the magazine I work for. I'm an editor. We used your photos for an issue a couple years back. Oh, what a coincidence. I did used to do some modelling in the past. And in the past it shall remain. I'm in a different line of work now. Oh, really? That's too bad. I always thought you looked amazing. I appreciate that. Well, this certainly complicates things. I'd much prefer to have been complete strangers. How unfortunate. Just when I was beginning to enjoy myself. Wow, I can't believe I ran into you like this. Maybe it's a sign? A sign of what, dare I ask? That you should come back to modelling. I can get you in our magazine again, if you're interested, that is. No! I appreciate the offer, but... I've moved on. It put too much of a strain on my relationship with fashion, among other things. Oh, well. At least take my card, in case you change your mind. No, thank you. I don't see that happening. Oh, come on. You'd be so great. It just feels like such a waste of talent. I'm quickly growing tired of this. Thank you for the dance, but I really should be going now. Huh? Sure. This was fun. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime? Yeah. No. I didn't expect to be reminded of my modelling days of all things. Although his excitement was understandable. The way he went about it certainly ruined the mood. I hate to admit it, but I'd gone into this night far too unstable to begin with, for such a small thing to get to me. I'm not even here on my own terms, am I? This was all to prove a point. Looks exactly not in the spirit of a friendly soiree. I best just return home and... Periwinkle, wait, bruh. He turns his head to find out that Cardamon has chased after him, stumbling into the lonely night air. Hey, I'm sorry if I said anything to upset you. Upset me? Perish the thought. It's simply that I'm feeling a little off tonight. I realised I may have come in for the wrong reasons. Look, I'm sorry that I suddenly started talking about work. That wasn't why I approached you at all. You came here for a good time, right? Well, a party is definitely the place to find it. Heck, it's what I'm here for too, so you're not wrong to come looking for that. He completely misread the situation, although it is starting to look salvageable from here. Anyway, please forget about the magazine stuff. It doesn't matter. We were having fun before that, right? Dancing was nice, yes. I want to do more than just dance with you. Oh, there it is. Now we're getting somewhere. More than dance, and what could that mean? Well, don't make me spell it out. A kiss, perhaps? Sure, and well, you know, whatever else you'd like to do. As an incubus, I live to please. Oh, since he apologized, I may as well. Kissing is a fine start. Bruh. Cadman holds out his hands, inviting Periwinkle into a soft embrace. Periwinkle's hands glide up his chest, and he wraps his arms around the demon's neck. Their faces just an inch apart. He pauses. How? I expected him to close the gap. But still would have kissed me. I have gone far too accustomed to that, so I automatically... Shit, this was a mistake. Periwinkle gives him a light peck on the cheek before pulling away. My apologies. I do actually need to get going now. I shouldn't have led you on. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, no. Don't worry about that. If you don't want to, it's fine. I'm just a little confused, though. Did I do something wrong? No, it's not you. You're very nice. Very firm muscles. Thanks. Oh my god. If it were any other night, things would have gone very differently. Please believe me when I say that. Seriously? Is all this mysterious talk supposed to make me want you less? I'm sure you'll have great luck with the witches inside. You're very charming. Damn well, alright. Get home safe, Periwinkle. Hope to see you again, on any other night, like you said. Thank you for keeping me entertained. Farewell. Yawn. I shouldn't have gone. What exactly have I proven here tonight? That I'm willing to pursue the first pink-haired boy I come across out of sheer desperation? I wanted a Stragulus to come along, to be wrong for once. To admit that I'm hung up on someone is just... I don't feel like myself at all. Crazy. Periwinkle arrives at home, lazily slipping out of his shoes and dress. He tosses his hat somewhere and collapses onto the couch. Again? Ugh. I feel even more miserable than before. Periwinkle finds himself staring at the front door, half expecting to hear a familiar knock. Oh, the state Pastel would find me in if he were to show up tonight. I shall get in bed. But he doesn't. Instead, he buries his face in the cushions and falls asleep. Chapter 4, Peach Blossoms. Oh, is that a reference to the peach perfume? Periwinkle bolts awake to the sound of a knock on his door. Ugh, what time is it? He rises from the couch and lightly treads over to check on who might be visiting him so early in the morning. Oh. At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. It took several moments to register the fact that Pastel was on my doorstep. The knocking comes again, snapping me out of my stupor? I don't fucking... one moment, please. Periwinkle gathers up the clothes he left on the floor and stuffs them out of sight. Next, he scrambles into the bathroom to check his makeup. Passable, considering the circumstances. Wrapping a blanket around his shoulders in an attempt to look half decent, he finally opens the door. Hi! I took the day off, so Sorry, did I wake you up? Yes, I had a late night. Come in. I'll be ready in just a moment. Pastel's here. But why is he here? A day off? Not that he has the day off, but that he chose to take it and then came here? Fruit pastel, so good. Fruity pastel. Let's just put that aside for now. I need to get dressed. Bro, he's so obviously in love. Periwinkle scurries back to his bedroom to change, while Pastel waits politely behind the door. So, your day off here? Oh, your day off, And you chose to visit me? I'm flattered. Well, it's not just a visit. I was hoping to, take you on a date. Oh, a date? Usually we've reserved those for dinner time, have we? I wanted to make up for yesterday. So, if you didn't have any other plans,
I was thinking we could just hang out for a while. Sure, I don't mind, but what exactly is there to make up for, my sweet? You know, I told you not to come back to the shop, even though you only showed up to do me a favor. He has it completely backwards. Periwinkle pokes his head out from the bedroom to look Pastel in the eye. On the contrary, Pastel, I should be the one to apologize for putting you in such an uncomfortable position. I shouldn't have shown up unannounced. It wasn't my intention to cause you any actual discomfort. No, I don't think I clarified my boundaries from the beginning, so that's not your fault at all. Then it seems everything is fine now? Perhaps I could get to know those boundaries better during our date, then? Why does it sound suggestive when you say it? Periwinkle retreats back to his bedroom with a smile. That boy has truly caught me off guard. I'm almost frustrated with the spiral of guilt and confusion I lost myself in yesterday could be resolved so quickly. Oh, that's all it was. I had merely been fixating on my mistake. It had nothing to do with Pastel, per se. He just happened to be the one at the centre of it, so of course all of my attention was unnecessarily directed towards him. Me when I'm in denial. There's no problem then, which means, as usual, I can enjoy our date to the fullest extent. Well, do tell me where we're headed. I'll need to know if I'm going to pick something to wear. Oh, you haven't had breakfast yet, have you? Let's get something to eat first. Actually, could you come in here for a moment? Yes? I thought it might be fun to have you choose which outfit I wear. Are you sure? The clean clothes are in that pile, dear. Okay, Pastel begins to sort through the pile of skirts and dresses, taking extra care to fold the ones he sets aside. How about these? He approaches the folding screen and holds the clothes out to the side for Periwinkle to take. Ooh, these are nice picks, but no underwear? God. But weren't you already wearing some? It's so scandalous, Pastel. I didn't know you had it in you. But please, I'll find you a pair! I'm only teasing, my sweet. Periwinkle finally walks out, fully dressed. Oh, that's so cute. Ready to go. Pastel looks him up and down cautiously. You're wearing some, right? We'll just have to find out later tonight, won't we? Perry! Perry! Perry the platypus. White headband. White choker. And all white. Oh fuck, I forgot that was an option. Shining. He's such a twin. Stop! What a lovely day for a date. We walk side by side, still with his hands stuffed into oversized pockets. So cute. He's in the perfect position to be clinged to, but I must refrain. I doubt he'd be comfortable with me hanging all over him in broad daylight. Besides, there's no need to jump into such overt affections just yet. Sure. When we reach the cafe, Pastel orders us some donuts to share. Can we have gay thought? Buddy, you've got an insane delay. When we reach the cafe, Pastel orders us some donuts to share. I wonder what else he has planned. He only mentioned hanging out. Who knows what that could entail. Munching away at our breakfast, I study his face for clues. He really is so cute. I remember that choker. He wore it on our first date as well. It's the same bird he left behind at one of our sleepovers. Such pointed choice in accessories. Oh, and now all my staring has embarrassed him. You're too easily flustered, my sweet. Forgive me for staring.
I was trying to intuit. Yes, I was trying to intuit what you might have planned for us after this. Oh, nothing in particular. Wandering around town is enough for me. I see. Loitering does facilitate conversation quite well. As long as we're out and about, we won't end up, as long as we're out and about, we won't end up, oh, is he going to say it? You know. Of course not. I actually like when we get to talk. I mean, not that we don't when I sleep over, it's just a different kind. True. Sorry, now I feel like I'm talking too much. Not at all, my sweet. I have to say, I rather enjoy our chats as well, even if you can't resist cutting them short once we're behind closed doors. I'm really sorry! He's simply too much fun. Oh, but this is no time for my usual teasing. I can't forget what brought us here. This is the perfect opportunity to become more deeply acquainted. I'll learn all about pastels so I don't end up crossing the line again. There's a spin-off? Ooh. In the interest of defining boundaries, are there any subjects I should avoid bringing up with you? On that note, has there ever been anything I've said that's caused you discomfort in the slightest? Please don't hold back. Nothing really comes to mind. I mean, I've always felt pretty comfortable around you, so we could probably talk about anything and it would be okay. Anything? Surely you must have some sensitive topics you'd like to avoid. I guess so, but I wouldn't really be worried talking about them with you. Actually, you might be the most attentive person I've ever met. Maybe that's why I'm not worried at all. I'm glad to hear that. But you've certainly piqued my curiosity. What kinds of sensitive subjects, if you don't mind me asking? Like, for example, you never made me feel weird about gender stuff. I'd certainly hope not. That one's a bit sensitive for me as well. See? That's why it feels okay to talk about with you. I'm, well, not very masculine, so I get mistaken for a girl every now and again. Not that that's something I get mad about or something. I've always dealt with it ever since I was little. Still, I think it bothers me in particular since, well, you know, I'm intersex. Right. I want to be recognized as a boy, but I like wearing feminine clothes too. Yes, that's it exactly. I feel the very same. Yo, me too! My model's a gal, but I'm not. Right? Like, I don't want to be limited to presenting only one way, even if I'm fine with boys' clothes too. For me, it's simply about looking beautiful. I dress to fit my ideal. Whoa, Kumo! Kumo! No! No, Kumo. It's not a matter of gender, but aesthetic preference. These are the clothes I feel best in. You, look really good in them too. Why, thank you. And I must say, your sense of style never fails to impress. I'm glad you like it. Pastel sips his drink while Periwinkle continues. When I was young, I didn't have the confidence to dress so beautifully. Can you even imagine it? You without confidence? No, I'm not sure that's possible. Right. I suppose I was a different person back then. Where I grew up, things were much more black and white. You were either a boy or a girl, and you had to dress accordingly. Oh, that sounds harsh. Kumo! Stop! Stop it, both of you! You freaks! You freaks! You freaks! No! You can't keep doing this! You can't keep doing this! Woody. Are you done? Are you done? Are you both done yet? I'll wait. I will wait. I'm patient. I will wait. I will wait. I feel like a fucking teacher. I will wait. Are you done yet? I will wait in my own life. I will wait in my own life for you both to stop being fucking freaks. You look like you're done being freaky. So I'm gonna... Buddy. I'll wait. I've got food. I'll just eat my food. No, you will not continue being freaky. Just because I get to eat my food doesn't mean you can keep being freaky. Kuma, stop! Both of you, stop! You're holding back my stream! Ahem! Ah, that sounds harsh. It very much was. I was completely miserable. Perhaps it's because I come from that sort of environment that I want to be known. I look this glamorous as a boy. Not to say this is easy for any gender. I only wish for my efforts to be acknowledged. I think that's just your competitive spirit again. See, you truly understand me. They laughed together. Periwinkle kind of made you want to dress extra. I love fashion. I don't like... Look, I love fashion. I adore fashion. Anything fashion makes me so happy. I love dressing cute and stuff. I don't do it often just because, like, I never really have the energy. But whenever I get to dress cute or just whenever I get to wear something I like, I feel so happy. And I like planning out outfits and designing outfits and stuff. I love dress-up games. Bro, I sound like a loser. I'm an adult in 2 years. Well, nearly 1 year. And I still play fucking dress-up games. Victorian sash. Oh my god, don't get me started on Victorian fashion. It's so gorgeous. Like, I fell into, like, a rabbit hole about Lolita fashion a few years ago. And, like, oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Ouija? I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's like Lolita fashion, but, like, more masculine. And it's so cute. I love them. I should play the Lacey games. I would love to play the Lacey games. Yes! Oh, I love it so much. I love fashion, especially like Victorian inspired fashion. It's so cute. And it's the exact type of fashion I would love to wear. Like, it's so pretty and so beautiful. And I love all types of fashion. Like, I love seeing people on TikTok and things and on other social medias posting their outfits. And they're just so pretty and so cool and visually appealing. And it's like, gosh, I wish I could dress like that because I don't have the money nor like the energy to do that. So I'd buy a full wardrobe of beautiful coordinated outfits and I just wouldn't wear them simply because I don't have the energy to. And like, I love seeing people that wear the clothes that they like wearing. It just makes me so happy. They laugh together. Periwinkle relaxes into his chair and finishes the drink with a big smile on his face. Hydration! God, I don't know if my bottle could be heard. I really hope not, but it was loud. Okay. Pastel and I depart from the cafe and make our way down the street. With no destination in mind, the details of our surroundings, things I'd never really paid much mind to, make themselves known. Aromas from the bakery, the flower shop, the patisserie. each distinct and enticing. I'm left with a peaceful feeling as we pass each of them by. Now, there's a fun idea. A scent that transforms over time, giving you a sense of place. Oh, but I shouldn't be thinking about work while I'm on a date. I turn my attention back to Pastel. With gender thoroughly discussed, the next personal question would have to be, oh, sexuality. Which type of partner gets you the most hot and bothered? It's just, you can't just shout those words in the middle of a crowd. Oh, who's even listening? I certainly wasn't shouting. Please don't talk about that stuff so loudly. People will start giving us weird looks. Shall I whisper it into your ear then? That's even worse! Now who's shouting? People don't listen to you speak. Real! Pastel glances around, but despite his outburst, Periwinkle was right. No one had turned their way. Sorry, I guess it's okay. Feel free to stop me if I'm being too much, yes? There's nothing wrong with being a little too much. I imagine you'd say so. Returning to the topic at hand, I've been with all sorts of partners. I'd say I can appreciate just about anyone. Oh, but I must admit, I prefer witch boys above all others. I would also say witch boys. Oh, care to elaborate, my sweet? Nope, that's all I have to say on the matter. I'll have to tease it out of you later then. We follow along the twisting streets of the shopping district, looking in each of the windows as we pass them by. This is my favourite part of town, filled with all the high-end boutiques you could dream of. The mannequins from one of them catch my eye, and I lightly grab Pastel's hand to draw Pastel's sleeve to draw his attention. Gosh, you look so good in that, don't you think? Really? I don't know if something so extravagant would suit me. Nonsense, you could pull it off. The accents match your eyes. I guess they do. Oh, but you'd look great in that one too. Oh, in that one. You're pointing at everything. Yes, very well. The alternative would... God, the alternative would be to say that I'd like to see you in nothing at all. Do you go clothes shopping often? You have such a variety of cute looks. Oh, every now and again, but I can't afford the kinds of stuff they sell here. It is rather pricey, but the brands are worth it. I really don't know anything about fashion. I just end up picking whatever stands out to me. As it should be. You're better off not becoming obsessed with these things. It certainly is easy on the wallet. I'll leave the brand name stuff to you then. Just seeing them is enough for me. Oh, just seeing them, not... After our little fashion circuit, we end up near the cafe where we'd started. I've certainly worked him up enough to take him home right away, but that would mean cutting our date short, and what a shame that would be. I skip ahead of Pastel and twirl around to face him. There's somewhere I'd like to take you. Huh? Sure. I realise I've seen your workplace, but you haven't seen mine. It's a little apothecary I sell my magic to for distribution. An apothecary? I thought you sold perfumes. Technically, that's all they are. I don't claim they deliver any long-lasting health benefits. They're more for healing the mind. Anxiety, stress, and any other unpleasant feelings can be lifted away with just the right aromas. It's more effective for some than others, but for those sensitive to such things, it can make quite the difference. Huh. Now I feel I've bored you with all this uninteresting work, Jessa. No, that's not it at all. I was just thinking.
It's really admirable that your magic can be used to help people like that. Admirable? Selling candy, I think, makes people happy too. Maybe that's what's fun about it. Not that I'd ever claim our candy is healthy either. If anything, you might get cavities. The witch who owns the apothecary really liked the sample I passed along to her. Perhaps she'll ask to distribute your candies as well. So, my boss would never agree to that. Anyway, I'd be happy to see it. Lead the way. Very well. Follow me. When we enter the apothecary, it seems to be completely empty. A stragglers usually sits in the back room, consumed in her work until she hears the chime of a customer entering. If you ask me, she could really use another helper to liven up the place. I suppose the hustle and bustle of an ever-busy shop would have its own setbacks. Feel free to look around. I'm going to go greet the owner. Sure. Periwinkle leads over the counter to peek into the back room. The stragglers, you have a customer. Oh, Periwinkle. Didn't expect to see you back so soon. I brought Pastel. We're on a date. Okay. She looks over at Pastel, who waits when he notices he's being watched. The straggler turns back to Periwinkle. I take it you decided not to heed my advice? What advice? Why bother coming to me if you're just going to do whatever you want? Well, whatever it is. Is there a reason you're here? I thought I'd drop by and give you a little update. As you can see, everything is fine now. Sure. Very normal of you to suddenly bring one of your dates here. Why not? No, is it not? I visit you all the time. Yeah, not for stuff like this. You can't cook bro. Anyway, I wanted you to meet Pastel. Pastel, come over here. Startled by suddenly being called upon, Pastel fumbles the bottle he was holding and it crashes to the floor. Ah! Hey, you break it, you buy it! Sorry, I can fix it! Pastel sweeps the pieces of the bottle into a pile along with its powdered contents. He holds his hands over the pile, now glowing with magic, and the three of them watch as it reassembles perfectly before them. Impressive. He's done it so quickly. Yeah, good as new. Bring it here. Sure, sorry. I can't help but feel I put Pastel in yet another uncomfortable situation. Damn, can't even tell it was ever busted up. What kind of magic is this kind of magic your specialty? Not really. I only learned it because I thought it'd come in handy. Huh. Astragalus continues inspecting the bottle, and then takes it to the back room without saying another word. Wow, I suppose she was impressed too. Is she mad at me? I can't really tell. Looks like you were spared today. That spell really saved you. I can't believe I did that. I'm not usually this clumsy, I swear. Oh, but wouldn't it be adorable if you would? Wouldn't it be adorable if you were? Pastel the klutz. Jeez. No, I'm just gonna go wait outside. Don't be too hard on yourself. I promise you made a better impression than you think. Pastel walks out of the apothecary and I lean against the counter, waiting for Astragalus to re-emerge from the back room. But when she does, it's with a bag full of, well, I'm not quite sure. Huh? Where'd your boyfriend go? You shouldn't call him that. Might I ask, what is it you're holding? Busted lamp. I've been meaning to glue it back together myself until I saw the opportunity to save myself the trouble. How offensive. Take it to a repair shop like everyone else. No, waste of money. You better keep that boy around. He's useful. You've certainly changed your tune. He's cute. I get a good vibe from him. Anyway, bring it back in sometime so I can get this lamp fixed. Got it? He won't be doing that. Seriously, though. Where I'm from, we were taught that you can tell a lot about a witch from their magic. And his? Very empathetic. Sincere, compassionate. Well, you aren't wrong, but how can you judge that sort of thing after witnessing one little spell? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? I don't need your superstitions. I have a date to get back to. Alright. Have fun, Periwinkle. Oh, I very much intend to. Smiling to himself, Periwinkle strides confidently out the door to where Pastel's waiting. Hey, do I still need to pay for that bottle? She didn't mention it. Oh, phew. I'm glad I could fix it. I was worried it might be expensive. You never told me you were so good with magic. As I recall, you said you'd been living without it. Yeah, mostly. I won't get into the reasons why, but I got back into studying it recently. Stragglers certainly thought you were talented. I'm impressed too, of course. Thanks. If only I could use the magic to stop myself from being a klutz. Oh, are you embracing that nickname now? No! Please get back to saying my sweet! Oh, if you like that one so much, I suppose I have no choice. I just meant... Never mind, don't call me anything! Oh, Pastel. We resume our stroll around town. This time it's Pastel who takes the lead. He seems to have some place in mind, but hadn't said as much. He merely takes my hand and leads me up a labyrinth of stairs. And once we reach the top, a gust of wind swoops through the trees ahead, showering us in flower petals. Oh, peach blossoms. It's nice, isn't it? I can't help but think you're trying to tell me something right now. Huh? Don't you remember? My aphrodisiac was also peach-scented. Oh. I wasn't thinking about that! I was just trying to think of other places we could go, and this one came to mind. It's lovely. Very romantic. Straight out of a shoujo manga, honestly. Does he know I'm weak to such things? We don't have to stay. I mean, we've already walked around so much. It's okay if you want to head back now. Spin off! Syrup in the ultimate sweet. Oh, I'm excited! Message me about it, message me about it, message me about it. Not to do things! I just meant... Oh, I'm gonna stop talking. Pastel. Yes? You presented me quite the conundrum. If I kiss you now, you'll definitely want to return home with me as soon as possible. But I wasn't done learning all about you. I'm not ready for our date to end. Oh, so... It is a conundrum. Yes, you see. Both options are equally appealing. However can I decide? Well, it's still light out. Maybe we can hold back until after dinner? Or I could have you for... Oh, Lord. On the other hand, you bring up a valid point. Holding back is fun in itself. Do you expect me to recover after what you just said? See, this is quite fun. It's decided then. The date continued. I give Pastel a moment to calm himself. We walk up to the railing and look out at the town. You can see Sweet Shop from here, and the train station next to it. My house is somewhere in a row of similarly built homes, inconspicuous. Fallen petals litter the bricks at our feet, with every little breeze carrying a few more over the railing to land somewhere unknown. After watching them for a while, I turn back to Pastel. Tell me about your magic. Okay, what do you want to know? Your specialty, dear. If you are that good at reconstruction, I imagine it must fall somewhere in that category.
Not really. I'm actually an astral witch. My, how rare! And what exactly does that entail for you? Oh, well, I mostly use it for fire spells, like anyone else. Forgive me, I'm not well versed in magic theory, but doesn't astral magic have something to do with creation? It does, but that's just pretty advanced. I haven't been able to find any books explaining how to use it. Which is probably for the best, actually. No one should be allowed to go around creating souls spontaneously. Pastel rubs the back of his neck, looking off into the distance. He seems to be troubled by the subject. I suppose because he'd been living without magic, it may feel strange to openly discuss it. As an astral witch, though, I wouldn't have guessed. Putting two and two together, one thing makes perfect sense now. So, the famous Suits Golem was your creation? Is she really that famous? I'd expect our sales to be a little better if that were the case. But yeah, just don't go around telling everyone. I didn't know what I was doing when I made her. What an amazing feat. And yet you sound most ashamed of it. It's not like I regret it or anything. Conjured is really great. It's just, I feel so bad she's stuck in a body with so many limitations. Like, she didn't ask to be made that way. I didn't even know you could make golems that felt real emotions, so of course I never considered any of that. Sorry to go off about it. I've just been feeling guilty lately. Kind of a heavy subject. No, thank you for telling me. It's as if I've discovered a whole new side of you today. I'm grateful to know it. Thanks for listening. I don't get many chances to talk about things like this, so I'm grateful for it too. Hearing you speak of her, though, I'd love to meet this golem of yours someday. Sure, maybe one day. Estelle's amazing. I've never met anyone who could downplay their talents this much. I could ask 1,000 questions and still only scratch the surface. Now I'm the insatiable one, how the tables have turned. We decide it's time to move on and descend the stairs from whence we came, still chatting endlessly as we decide where we'll wander to next. Over dinner, Pastel opens up a little more. We trade anecdotes, listening intently to each other's stories, no matter how unremarkable the events told within them. I could never tire of it. I was hooked by his every word. Alas, the hours flew by, and our day together was quickly approaching its end. Oh no. My head mod just sent me a clip or something. I'm scared. What is this? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's a clip of me being unable to print it. Oh lord! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, my bad. Continuing. Alas, the hours flew by, and our day together was quickly approaching its end. But now we had the whole night to look forward to. The sun was already on its way down as we emerged back into the street. The atmosphere is so different than it had just been a short while ago. Pastel brushes his bangs aside and asks, "Do you want to head back? It's starting to get late." You've waited so patiently to be able to say that. It's not like you aren't thinking of it too. Let's go through the park. It's a shorter walk. Sure. After you. Periwinkle extends his hand, which Pastel takes without hesitation. Under cover of dusk, they walk towards the park, their fingers gently intertwined. They're so in love! This is so sweet! This park, during twilight hours, is nearly always deserted. Tonight was no exception. We had the entire place to ourselves.
This way I can cling to Pastel all I want, and on top of that... What are you smiling about? Finally, no one's around. We can talk about all... Oh my god. We can talk about all the inappropriate things we want. I knew there was something dangerous about taking this shortcut. It's okay, right? No one will overhear our... confessions. I don't know that word! No one will overhear our confessions. Okay. What do you want to know? Oh, I didn't think you'd actually agree. I don't have anything prepared. Clippity boopsy. No, stop! My mind is so dead. Really? How anticlimactic. Unless you're dying to tell me how much you loved... Oh. I'm not gonna say that! Oh. This is too much! I need to sit down! Me too! I need to sit down! Pastel begins his retreat to a nearby bench. Are you... Ah! It's illegal! Oh, only kidding. God! I need a drink. Lord! Periwinkle follows Pastel to the bench and sits down beside him, leaning his head on his shoulder. Your sweatshirt is so warm. Are you upset with me for suggesting such a scandalous idea? I'm drinking juice. It's like, It's like a dilute juice. Apple and blackcurrant. I don't really know how to explain it because I know it's not like common outside of the UK that much. So it's like, yeah. No, but if you cling to me too much, I'm worried I might change my mind. Huh, I wouldn't want to compromise your morals, but I'd also hate to let go. Bruh. Pastel laughs at that, resigned to his fate. The pair sits in comfortable silence for a while, listening only to the sound of the fountain before them. Periwinkle can start to feel himself being lulled to sleep by it, and so he tries speaking up again. I don't know what it is about you, Pastel. We've talked all day, and yet I still don't feel like it's enough. I didn't really expect to be out this late either. It just kind of happened. This was all supposed to be foreplay, wasn't it? Forgive me for putting it so bluntly. Oh, Lord. I guess it was. Pastel, we had to get back to my place. Oh, you really are being so blunt right now. We have to. It's the entire purpose of foreplay, isn't it? How could you have let it go this long? We could head back right now? Yes. You're gonna have to stand up first. In a moment. But trapped in their comfortable position on that bench, Periwinkle is unable to stand in the end. Instead, he falls asleep to the sounds of the fountain and Pastel's beating heart. Aww, that's so sweet! Chapter 5, Stifled Emotion. Oh Lord! Periwinkle wakes up at his bed the next morning, alone. Pastel? No response. No evidence of him either. None of his clothes laying about. No blankets out of place. I'm wearing pajamas though. I don't remember changing into them. In fact, I don't remember coming home at all. Did I fall asleep there? I vaguely remember being carried, but... He pauses. And then suddenly throws the covers off himself and leaps from bed. He truly isn't here? And he changed my clothes? Was I conscious for that? I fell asleep before we could fuck! Periwinkle paces around his room, desperately running through the events of the previous night. We were on our way here. We stopped to rest, but it was so comfortable that I this is unheard of. This is the first time something like this has ever happened. We had such a nice date together. The perfect date, really. It should have ended with a bang. Normally it would have. We both very much wanted it to. So how could I have let myself fall asleep like that? No, there's no need to panic. I simply lost track of time. We had been walking around all day. Of course I would be worn out by the end of it. I should have accounted for that. A simple mistake. One that completely nullified all the tension I had so gradually built up. Had I gotten lost in the performance then? The romantic flourish meant only to heighten the intensity of the passionate night to come. It's roleplay, pretend. The only thing genuine about it is the lust that it masks. For me to have reached a point of satisfaction before the intended finale would mean it was just a legitimate romantic date. Periwinkle stops in his tracks. Then he turns back towards his bed and crawls under the covers, wrapping himself up in them. Have I ever had one of those before? I mean, I certainly don't expect every date to end in a sexual encounter. Sometimes a partner just isn't ready, or something comes up. It isn't that sex was owed. No, it's that we never even reached the bedroom. That's never happened. The thought sinks in. Periwinkle slowly unwraps himself from the blanket and sits up in bed. I'm overreacting. Yes, I'm merely embarrassed that I had to be carried home and tucked into bed. To be taken care of like that. Usually I'm the one who takes care of things. Now I just feel ridiculous. Something isn't right here. There has to be an explanation. It's safe to admit at this point I'm very sensitive to matters that involve pastel. But where did that begin? It couldn't have started just the other day. Things were relatively normal, though I was seeing him quite often. More so than other partners in the past. This has progressed too far beyond casual. What could have caused this? He thinks for a moment, before walking out of his bedroom with purposeful strides. Going immediately to the bookcase, he tosses a few things aside and pulls down the box of his favourite perfumes. Then he carefully extracts the bottle filled with pale pink liquid. Gosh. You must be the culprit. The aphrodisiac. No, love potion. I wanted to see Pastel's reaction when I called her that. An inconsequential little joke. But it's kept coming up. There must be something to it. Could the peach blossoms yesterday have further amplified its effects? Yes, it all makes sense now, whether it be by my own magic or some kind of chain reaction with pastels. I've somehow, unintentionally, created a scent that involves romantic obsession in witches. There's research to be done. I have to put an end to these artificially inspired feelings. I'll create an anti-aphrodisiac then. Something to cancel out its effects. At which point, everything will go back to normal. There's no problem at all. Oh, he's tweaking. Convinced by his new theory, Periwinkle dresses himself and heads out to find a solution. Buddy, are you okay? Dressing him like a little pastel. I head directly to the potion supply shop, just a few blocks away. It's brimming with reference materials, though I usually only come to purchase magic containers, the vials to hold my perfumes. Navigating their shelves of spell manuals and encyclopedias, I find myself somewhat overwhelmed. But soon the shopkeeper comes to my aid. Good afternoon, Periwinkle, and what might you be looking for today? New bottles, a book, or perhaps me? Oh lord. Well, Moretti, it's lovely to see you, but I'm strictly here for business. Playing the professional today, I see. Your loss. Few witches have ever come close to my level of flirty energy, but Moretti is one of them.
We may have fooled around at a party once or twice, but who's to say? As much as her company would be a welcome distraction, I'm afraid removing my self-inflicted curse takes priority. There actually is something you can help me with. But first, would you happen to know anything about aphrodisiacs? Ah, aphrodisiac. Magic that sways the heart, stimulates the libido. They do end up being classified as dark magic because of the manipulative aspects, but a few popular spellbooks happen to contain instructions for consensual usage. Is that what you'd be looking for? Yes, rather, assuming those books also contain instructions for cancelling the effects. Did something go wrong in the bedroom? You can tell me, nothing to get embarrassed about. No, it's much more complicated than that. Which spellbooks did you say I could find this information in? I'd like to look through them if possible. You're lying to me, aren't you? You just want to learn these spells to spice things up in the bedroom. Not everything is related to sex, Amreti. Love, then? No, you aren't the type. Come on, why won't you just tell me? I can't help if you won't give me any details. All I want to know is whether or not aphrodisiac-induced feelings of romantic love can be nullified. The details aren't important. So it is, love. Why does she insist on wasting my time? A large resounding thud from the aisle startles both Amreti and Periwinkle. The pair turns to see a much shorter witch standing there fuming. Ugh! If I have to listen to you ignoramuses? Ignoramuses? Fuck. Babylon for another second, I'm going to lose it! There was another customer here? How long have they been listening? First off, stop conflating aphrodisiacs and love potions. They are entirely separate categories. A witch who sells potion supplies should at least know that much. You sell a whole book about it right here. Sue gestures to the thick tome she had slammed onto the floor at the beginning of her outburst. So that's the one I was thinking of. You'll find everything you need to know about cancelling your love spell in there, Periwinkle. No, you won't! He won't? Because it's not a frickin' love spell to begin with. I find it majorly unlikely that someone's been able to pull off a spell like that when I've been trying for literally years. Oh, well, thank you. That certainly answers my question. Since you're familiar with these things, I must ask, if not a love spell, could it have been a side effect of some other type of magic? A side effect? You think it's just so easy to be tacked on just like that? Placebo effect is more like it, in which case all you need to do is stop thinking about it and then it would go away, dumbass. Oh really? That saves me so much trouble, thanks for the advice. Ugh, as if that shopkeeper would do... if that shopkeeper would have done her research! The witch's angry shouts fade into placated mumbles as she storms out of the shop. You handled that... Ugh! Gosh, you handled that so well. You should work in retail. So I'm the one in need of a new career now, after that exchange. Hydrate. Amreti gives a nervous laugh and steps away to return the spellbook to its proper shelf. After bidding her farewell, Periwinkle exits the store to begin his short walk home. Placebo? Of course it was just a placebo. I should have thought of it sooner. There was never any cause for alarm. It's just like it before. It's nothing to do with Pastel. He just happens to be the one my mind is fixating on. It's precisely as that temperamental little witch said. If I stop thinking about him, the problem will resolve on its own. And so I must take off a few days to focus on myself. At least until I can find my way out. Oh god. At least until I can find my way out of this odd state I've ended up in. Operation Stop Thinking About Pastel 1. Let's see. The optimal distracting task would be work, of course. Perhaps I could begin with transforming the aroma I thought of yesterday. Oh, but that idea came about during our date. I should be avoiding any and all memories tied to him at the minute. This may prove more difficult than I anticipated. No matter. I'll just warm up with a nice bergamot scent for now. Bergamot? Is that
the word? Periwinkle retrieves a few empty vials from his box of perfume supplies, then readies his wand. But instead of the bright green drops he expected, what comes out is a familiar pale pink. Peach? That isn't right at all. He seals the bottle and moves on to the next, which, to his dismay, yields the same result. Okay, magic is tied to emotions. I mustn't get frustrated. I have to focus. Deep breaths. It never helps to force it. Just imagine the desired scent and... He tries for a third time. And yet... Peach again! This is a waste of supplies. So much for my attempted diligence. If I can't conjure other scents, I'll have to find something else to occupy my time. Housework. I can finally get some chores done around here. Nothing could possibly distract me from finishing them today. They are the distraction. Oh, that's right. I still had laundry to put away, didn't I? And he's going to be something of his in there. Periwinkle walks into his bedroom to face the pile of clothes he hasn't folded yet. Whenever I tell myself to get to it later, I tend to leave it for days. But the single large pile he expected wasn't there. Instead, it was split in two, with one half already neatly folded. Oh, I don't remember making this much progress. No, Pastel did this, didn't he? When he came to pick me up yesterday. Oh, curses! He's too good! I can't touch this right now! Periwinkle covers the pile of neatly folded clothes with the rest of the unfolded ones in retaliation. There! One less reminder to worry about. Now, I'm going to have to think of something else to do. So far, my attempts at forgetting about Pastel have been completely futile. However, that's perfectly fine. No one said it was going to be easy. Ironically, the more you tell yourself not to think about something, the more your mind will be enticed by it. I mustn't let this consume me. I have to find a way to relax. A nice bath should help me calm my nerves. Later that evening, I'm feeling so refreshed. I could do just about anything. I should try cooking for myself tonight. Now there's a task that'll require my full attention. Periwinkle opens up the fridge for ideas. A pint of milk, a few cups of yogurt, some eggs, whipped cream. There isn't much in the way of meals, is there? This is why I never cook. Oh, but I could try making an omelette. Breakfast for dinner. Oh, what fun. Periwinkle cheerfully reaches for the eggs, then pauses. Actually, can I cook without magic? He turns to face the stove. This burner is the kind you'd like with a spell. Oh, I'm far too nervous. My magic is going to come out smelling of peaches again. Periwinkle slams the fridge shut. Cooking! What was I thinking? I'm not cut out to be a chef! Pastel, on the other hand... No! Thinking about him in this delightful domestic context is especially banned! No matter how much I want to eat his cooking now, he's obviously the type to be good at it. Oh, this is depressing. I'm already right back to where I started. I'll just order takeout. Periwinkle goes to bed that night, completely incapable of forgetting about Pastel. Operation Seriously, do not think about that boy. Day 2. I've tried working, I've tried doing chores, I've even tried to cook. All miserable failures. So that's why today I'm taking drastic measures. Complete escapism. Returning to my roots. I reread one of my favourite series. If nothing else, it should take a nice source of inspiration. Periwinkle pulls out a volume of a certain manga from his bookshelf. Fabric of Love! How many years has it been? The dresses were always drawn so beautifully in this series. I still think of them to time. Oh no, he's going to think of Pastel and the dresses. It's the story of a girl who's fallen for a handsome prince. Stand fair for the types of manga I read. Her mother is a talented seamstress who designs all sorts of dazzling gowns for her to wear, and when the prince sees her in one, he becomes smitten with her. At first, she's in heaven. This is the prince of her dreams. But she wonders if the prince is only attracted to the dresses, the glamour, and not the poor girl underneath. Until the prince reveals... I shouldn't spoil it. The ending is too sweet. After admiring the cover art for a while,
Periwinkle finally opens the book and begins to read. It's just as lovely as I remember. Such delicate line work. I wouldn't blame that prince for noticing the dresses before the girl. They really are so beautiful. Come to think of it, the way this prince is drawn, his short fluffy hair, his gentle features, remind me of... Periwinkle closes the book in panic. That was dangerous. I can't even risk thinking his name! Oh... There's even a later chapter where he's dressed in servant's clothing. There are too many parallels. Periwinkle rolls across his bed and slides the book back into its place on the shelf. This isn't fair. How can one of my most beloved series be off limits in my time of need? He scans through the titles once more before landing on a 12-volume series. I don't remember this one as clearly, but it's an all-girl story. It should be safe. Periwinkle pulls the new book from his shelf and quietly immerses himself in its fictional world. Before I knew it, I'd finished reading all 12 volumes and the whole day had flown right by. I couldn't help but keep turning the pages. The story was much more than I remembered. The protagonist was nothing to write home about, but her childhood friend? Oh, what a moving character arc. She's very charismatic from the start. The kind of person you think has it all figured out, but you could be more wrong. Over the course of the series, she goes through so many love interests. Back in the day, I assumed it was because the author couldn't make up their mind. But reading it all once, it must have been planned from the beginning. These doomed relationships are merely self-sabotage, a distraction from pursuing her one true love. She never realizes the obvious answer until the very end. What an emotional finale. When she finally confesses and the two girls share their first kiss. Oh, the fireworks! Could anything be more romantic? Her tears of happiness, finally being honest with herself, and with her best friend. How lovely. The well of loneliness that is her character was portrayed so flawlessly. She's the most real of them all. Ending the story any other way would have been an injustice. She deserves the world. Oh, I own this author's follow-up series as well, don't I? Time to get some snacks and start searching for it. I can't resist diving in right away. Operation Escape Reality, Day 3. Periwinkle continued to read. And read. And read. Until he had a knock at his door. Pistol? No, that isn't his knock. Wait, I was trying to forget about him. Though I suppose it means it was successful for a while. I even forgot that I was avoiding him. I even forgot that I was avoiding something to begin with. When he opens the door, Periwinkle is greeted by a small crowd of friends and acquaintances. Periwinkle, get dressed. We're hitting the clubs. Wow, the whole cavalry's arrived. Oh, unfortunately, I'm going to have to decline. Tonight isn't going to work for me. What? But no one's seen you in ages. You haven't abandoned us for a new scene, have ya? Oh, nothing like that. I've just been a little preoccupied. I'm taking some time for myself at the moment. Nothing wrong with a little self-care, but are you sure you don't want to come out and enjoy the night live? Oh, I don't know. I've fallen so far behind on my work. Choosing work over getting laid? Now I know something's up with you. How offensive! I have more going on than just going out and flirting with everyone I meet. Of course, of course. I do appreciate the invitation, though. Thank you for thinking of me. We just had to come make sure you're still alive. The clubs are lonely without you. I'll have to make my grand return some other time then. Have a lovely evening. The group waves goodbye and disappears into the night. It's been a while since I've had to turn them down. Periwinkle leans back against the door and sighs. I'm definitely not in any state to go clubbing right now. No matter how much it warms my heart to know that I missed, I won't be making the same mistake as the other night. I can't go recklessly diving into the comforting arms of another as long as my mind is still hung up on Pastel. Oh, but how long will I remain in this state? Shutting myself away, binge reading comics. These are emergency measures. I can't avoid the outside world forever. In any case, shouldn't Pastel be returning here at some point? Yeah? What is it, Kumo? Yep, I know. Let me check. Oh, that's so cute. What the heck? That's so cute. You probably are. I don't know. Maybe Mead fell asleep. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the viewers. Let me check. You are my sole viewer. My one and only. Okay. From where we left off, I'd have expected him to come knocking as soon as possible. And yet, it's been 3 full days now, hasn't it? How long could he possibly have stayed from my touch? Or is something wrong? I shouldn't be thinking about any of this, but I'm beginning to feel annoyed? Confused? If he never comes back, I suppose my problem will go away on its own, but I hate the thought of that. As things are now, I'd only be haunted by the thoughts of what I could have possibly done wrong. What is my plan then? Continue to ping-pong back and forth between these extreme emotional states? He rubs his eyes in exhaustion. I'll worry about this tomorrow. Periwinkle steps back into his room and tucks himself back in bed with his books. But an hour later, another knock comes. This time, the pattern is unmistakable. Pastel's here. Well. So he's come after all. Despite my hard work of trying to forget, I have actually been waiting for this moment, haven't I? I don't care what these feelings might mean anymore. I'm tired of fighting them. I just want Pastel. Aww. He opens the door and sure enough, Pastel's the one he finds standing there. Hi. Why, good evening. And hi! What could you have possibly come for at this hour? To, pick up where we left off on the other night, maybe? It's about time. Come in. Sorry, I meant to come see you again sooner. I had a few things to sort out before I... Hush now, that's not where we left off at all, was it? Yeah, I guess not. I'm more interested in how you got me home that night, you see. The last thing I remember is sitting on that bench. Oh, well, I was having a hard time waking you up, so I ended up just carrying you. The whole way by yourself? I mean, having a broom to ride helped a lot. Periwinkle closes in. We rode it together then, huh? That was the easiest way, yes. You must have held me close so I wouldn't fall. I did. Putting your hands all over me, huh? I didn't fill you up while you were unconscious. He gives him a big kiss. Oh, that's so cute. I was only kidding. But you also changed my clothes. Because I thought you'd be more comfortable that way. It was an innocent gesture. I can't believe you saw my bare chest. I've already seen it. Pastel suddenly lifts him by the waist and hoists him over his shoulder. Pastel! Oh, please handle me more delicately. They are so cute. When they reach the bed, Pastel falls backwards onto it, taking Periwinkle with him. Whoa! They pause there a moment, laughs fading into soft breaths. You forgot to turn the light off. Well, I can't get up now. How can you be so impatient after making me wait for so long? Oh well. Oh Lord. Longing. I awake to a rustling sound. My bed is empty again, but when I roll over, Pastel's there, standing in front of my closet. I sit up, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. He's holding a box. As he lifts it onto the top shelf, its contents shift, making a clattering noise. Utterly confused as to what he's doing, I finally call out to him. Pastel? Sorry, I didn't break anything, I promise. What are you doing in my closet? Huh? You said I could clean up.
Oh, is there anything I won't agree to in my sleep? I'm sorry. I thought you were awake when I asked. I'll stop. No, it's fine. I just didn't expect to wake up to you rifling through my things. It wasn't my intention. Really, I just felt like organizing stuff. What do people normally do in the morning after? I suppose I should have made breakfast. Oh, I want to eat pancakes. Great, I'll make some. So practically bolts from the room to get started on cooking. Oh, Pastel. Looking around the room, he did much more than organize my closet. The books I'd been reading were all tucked back into their proper places on the bookshelf. The clothes that had been strewn across the floor or otherwise left hanging in ridiculous places now sat in the hamper waiting to be washed. Even the pile of unfolded laundry I had previously abandoned was now absent, properly folded and placed into the appropriate drawers by Pastel. In a word, I'm in awe. How long had he been at this, and all while I slept? It shouldn't even be possible. I have so much more floor space than I remembered. How did he manage to do that? Periwinkle puts on a fresh pair of pajamas and walks out to the kitchen in a daze. Well, I mean, it's been a mess. Hey, pancakes are ready. Oh, is it too soon to say I love you? Please enjoy. Periwinkle takes the plate at the table and digs in. They're delicious. Perfectly light and fluffy, the optimum amount of syrup and whipped cream. Every bite is so heavenly I could cry. I never felt so emotional over food. What has this boy done to me? I was right about him being the culinary type. I didn't think I would get to try his cooking so soon. This is a surprise attack. He even... Well, but how did those get there? I have to ask. Pastel, where did you get these strawberries? Oh, I saw you had some jam, so I used a little magic to change its form. Is that okay? Maybe I should have asked first. I just remembered you like strawberries, so... Is there any limit to how thoughtful one can be? It's more than okay. This is the best breakfast I've ever had. I'm sure you're exaggerating. They're just pancakes. Careful, my sweet. If you say it like that, I'm going to start asking you to cook my every meal. Fine, you got me. They're special gourmet pancakes I can only whip up once in a while. Lucky me. Periwinkle finishes his pancakes while Pastel begins washing the dishes. This may just be the most spoiled I've ever felt. Being with Pastel's like being caught in an endless whirlwind of positive feelings. Gosh. No wonder I've become so obsessed with him. This boy's dangerously kind. After the past few emotionally... I don't know that word. Days. How could I possibly turn away from his comfort? Periwinkle rests his elbows on the table, head tilted into his palm as he watches Pastel in his kitchen. Out of curiosity, huh? Earlier, before I woke up, what made you ask to start cleaning my room? Oh, I noticed it was getting harder to walk around. I think I stepped on some of your clothes when I, carried you in there last night. Sorry. There's nothing to apologize for. It was fun. Anyway, I felt a little bad about it. So I figured, if I'm going to be coming back here so often, I might as well help clean. Oh. I'm not getting ahead of myself, am I? Sorry, I didn't mean... Not at all! Startled by the sudden outburst, Pastel stops what he's doing. Silly Pastel. You're always welcome here. Well, thank you. Fine. Okay, enough, I'll admit it. I'm stupidly, desperately, absolutely, ridiculously in love with Pastel. There, I said it! Or at least I'm saying it to myself. I'll accept this. Pastel's incredible. Who wouldn't fall for him? I don't want anyone else anymore. I've been poisoned by this perfect boy. The problem is, what to do about it? Weird question, but would you want to, date you? Yes! Clean the rest of your house together? Huh? It'll be more fun than it sounds, and if you get bored, we can do something else.
Pastel. I just thought if we did it together, you'd get a say in where everything goes, so nothing ends up getting lost. Pastel. And it's totally fine if you don't want me going through your stuff anymore. We really don't have to. Pastel, it's fine. I think it's a lovely idea. Really? God! Fine, I'll look! Gosh, stop threatening me. Oh, that's cute. Is that me? Am I crazy? Is that me? Is that me? Oh, that's so good. Do you mind if I show this on stream? Do you mind? Do you mind? Please. No, you could. Yeah. Okay. Let me add it. Let me add it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? La, 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 la. Look, I can't be bothered to do that. Look. So this is what Kumo drew. It's so cute. Am I right? And look at the little tiny meat. Oh, it's so cute. Let me just drag it behind my model. Wait. Look how cute it is. That's so adorable. Little tiny me, and then it's those two. Oh, I'm gonna save this to my PC. I'm gonna keep this forever. It's so cute. I know. It's adorable. Crazy resemblance. Okay, back to the game. One thing or another has always come up when I try and clean on my own. I'm simply useless at it. Do proper tiny versions so what you could put it over chat perchance. Then I'll take the lead. I wanted to start with these boxes by the couch. Pastor Lordy had a plan for everything, it seemed. His energy was contagious. He was right that it would be fun. It was entertaining, even just watching him go. Well, second. Okay. His energy was contagious. He was right that it would be fun. It was entertaining even just watching him go. To see him dart around the room so energetically, finding the perfect place for every little thing. He truly has a talent for organisation. Meanwhile, I mainly played the role of assistant. He would ask for my input every now and again, or instruct me on how to place something he found somewhere across the room. He made little decisions like that so easily. If it were me, I'd get stuck on every single one. But he saw everything through, effortlessly. It was nothing short of amazing. And so, in a few short hours, the entire house had become neat and tidy. Okay, I think I'm satisfied. You? Don't you think you deserve to be rewarded for all your hard work? I should have seen that one coming. But no, not right now. I should actually get going. You won't stay? I promised Gumdrop I'd be back from the afternoon shift. She'll start to worry if I don't come back soon. I'll save your reward for next time then. But still slips on his jacket and shoes. Just before he leaves, he turns back to face Periwinkle. By the way, I was thinking... Yes? There are some days my friends travel out of town for alchemy stuff. So if you ever wanted to drop by while I'm working on those days, I think that'd be okay. That's, the most I can do right now. Sorry. I'll gladly take you up on that. I'd love to keep you company. Great! Okay then. Aww. Oh, that's so cute! Pastel gives him a quick peck on the cheek before saying goodbye and walking out the door.
What was all that? It was extremely domestic. I can't be imagining things, can I? He said it was okay to come and visit him? That has to mean something, doesn't it? Periwinkle begins pacing around the room. Now, let's not get carried away. This is a delicate situation. Dropping these intense feelings onto him out of nowhere may only scare him off. Neither of us were looking for a committed relationship from the beginning. That was made explicitly clear early on. And yet... Oh, he isn't playing fair! My heart can't take this! Periwinkle throws himself onto the couch dramatically. There's no way I'll be able to stop thinking of him now. Even being at home has become a reminder in and itself. Everything is nice because of him, and now I'm suffering. This is simply too much. There has to be a way for me to safely indulge in these romantic feelings. Things are fine as they are. Progressing, even. If I let it run its natural course, and maybe we'll end up... Oh, what do I want out of this? To be with him forever? Me? I haven't had a single healthy long-term relationship in my entire life. Love isn't in the cards for someone like me. I can't even recognize myself right now. Calm down. I'm overreacting again. Nothing has effectively changed just yet. I can't keep fighting myself on this. I'm in love with Pastel. No matter what it entails, that's the reality. He still isn't quite ready for me to meet his friends, which means there isn't any room to advance further at the moment. I have to be patient. At the very least, I hope accepting all this lets my magic return to normal. Ugh, I need a nap. So, over the next few weeks, Periwinkle will come by to the sweet shop to spend time with Pastel. Yo! He always stood there so sweetly behind the counter. And then I would waltz in, pretending to be just another customer, browsing the aisles before meandering over to him. Others would stop in every now and again, but there was ample time in which I had him completely to myself. That's when I take the opportunity to chat. This place smells just like you, my sweet. I think it's the other way around. Do I smell like candy or something? Why else do you think I want to eat you up? Please don't say things like that when there are customers here. Customers? I don't see anyone. I know, I mean just in general. You don't want to get turned on at work. That's not allowed! Our exchanges were mostly innocent, unlike other partners I paid visit to in the past. He was very adamant about not fooling around at work. Not that it ever stopped me from teasing him about it. Periwinkle watches as Pastel, armed with a rag and a bottle of cleaner, sprays down the counter in front of him. Reals. No one wants to be turned on at work. I think I underestimated your love for cleaning. Are you making fun of me? This is my job, you know. Oh, should I have paid you when you cleaned my house? I'll send you an invoice. Could I pay you in kisses? That's hard to turn down, actually. It was fun seeing him hard at work. The only side of him most people would ever be aware of. They'll never know the lust bubbling beneath the surface. Surface? What? The surface. Jeez. His nervous, vulnerable laughter when I've said something he wanted to hear. His gentle touch. The way he can take my hand so casually, and yet becomes a stuttering mess as soon as I lean over him. Periwinkle wants to be real. His sense of humour, his sincerity, his quirks, his genuine desire to always provide the exact perfect thing to make me smile. No, the depth of Pastel are reserved for me alone.
Welcome to Sweet Shop? What? Periwinkle gives a little twirl and winks to Pastel, who's trying his best to stifle his laughter. How was that? Do you think it suits me? Not in the slightest. You're too elegant for a place like this. I can be cute too, can't I? You are, but you're gonna need more than that on your resume if you want the job. What? You mean I can't get in through nepotism alone? Looks like you already have a successful career in another field. You're overqualified, so I'm gonna have to turn you down. Oh, you're right. Besides, if you're my boss, we probably have to stop fucking. I truly, truly love him. Even the days we talk about nothing at all, I wouldn't give it up for the world. And the days he would open up to me even more so. It can be really frustrating sometimes. But she's my best friend. I still care about her, even when she messes up. She's lucky to have you. Yeah, she really is. Anyone else would have given up on her by now. For years, she would just lock herself in her lab, making all this candy, bragging about how cool her alchemy is compared to magic. She barely ever talked to anyone else, and when she did it, it was to berate them over something. Who treats their own customers like that? Who do you think pays for the roof over our heads? Sorry, I don't want to give you a bad impression of her. She's gotten much better recently. Sounds complicated. At least your patience is paying off, huh? Yeah, seems like it. At one point, it was kind of just a coin toss on whether I'd stay or go. A coin toss? How extreme. Not literally. It was more like whether or not she could prove she actually felt empathy. Anyway, it turns out she's not a complete monster, so here I am. Sorry, I'm still giving you a bad impression of her, aren't I? You can just disregard everything I said. Sai's great. I believe in you. No, I believe you. She must be, if you've put up with so much from her. Yeah. I treasured every moment I got to spend with Pastel. Even without a label on what exactly our relationship was, I could enjoy myself all the same. In truth, I was only biding my time, but it didn't really feel like that at all. Just being near him was enough. I'll be confessing. One day, he finally asked it. The question I'd been waiting to hear. Do you want to meet my friends? Well, yes, but are you sure? No, but it feels stupid to keep avoiding it. I started worrying it had happened on accident one of these days. I don't think I would survive that, so we should just go before I change my mind. Right now? Yes, come on! Pastel takes Periwinkle by the hand, and the pair hastily makes their way towards the sweet shop. Remember to hydrate. Slightly out of breath, Pastel stops just before they reach their destination. Okay, give me a minute. After we rushed all the way here? Don't back down now, my sweet. I know, I'm preparing. Mentally. I've never done this before. I know it'll be fine. I just... Take your time. We'll go when we're ready. We'll go when you're ready. Okay, I think I'm only getting more nervous standing out here thinking about it. Let's just go in. After you. The meeting itself was nothing memorable. Gumdrop was incredibly human for a golem made out of candy. Syrup was about what I expected. Curt, but also warm. For all its build-up, the interaction itself was anticlimactic. A quick exchange of pleasantries before the candy alchemist called her golem back downstairs. It didn't feel real. Had I acted normal? Come across as my usual self? It had only just happened, but it's already a blur. I heard Pastel's hand in the... I held Pastel's... I held Pastel's hand in the end. I remember that. He'd been so nervous, I could practically hear his heart beating out of his chest. I hadn't understood how stressful it would be for him. I felt guilty at having put him through it, although the idea was his to begin with. He decided to go through that for himself or for me. This seemingly mundane interaction that felt so much more for the both of us. Estelle? Sorry, I'm okay. It feels stupid having made such a big deal of it. Of course it all turned out just fine. It was important to you. We all get worked up over things we care about, don't we? Are you including yourself in that? You seem like you always have it together. Oh, am I hiding it that well? Anyway, we can go. How's he going to react when he discovers what a mess I've been? Still walks me home and promises to return later tonight. Things will move forward from there, won't they? Or is it too soon? Maybe it's too much for one day. I don't want to add to his stress. Ugh, why is this so difficult? His perception of me could be completely destroyed, tarnished. But that's a risk worth taking, isn't it? Last night, Periwinkle laid on the floor in the middle of his living room and waited. I'd expected the night to come eventually, and yet I still don't feel any more prepared for it. Periwinkle idly taps one of the candies on the table. Still peachy. The curse is not yet lifted. Priscilla's knock finally comes and Periwinkle rises to answer. Oh, it smells nice in here. Is that your magic? You like it? It's my latest specialty. Oh, what a treat. Have you eaten yet? I could make us a special dinner. Ooh, what's the occasion? Celebrating the fact nothing went horribly wrong today. I brought a few things, if I could just borrow your stove. By all means. I once again found myself in the excruciatingly domestic situation of watching Pastel prepare a meal in my kitchen. There's no way he doesn't realise it, right? We've been acting as a couple for a long time now. It's just that neither of us have bothered to address it. Shouldn't it be properly acknowledged? Pastel chats with me as he cooks, but I'm admittedly distracted by these thoughts. Perhaps putting a name to it would only cause it to unravel. Currently there's no expectation. We're free to see whoever else we like, though it doesn't seem either of us are doing that. Pastel approaches the table where Periwinkle sits, holding a plate in each hand. Ta-da! Pasta's ready! Ooh, bon appetit. I probably said that wrong, but it's okay. Maybe he's already decided we're a couple and I'm just obsessing over formalities. What does it matter? So long as the two of us are happy. And I really am happy. His cooking tastes wonderful. Perry, you okay? Huh? Yes. You were being so quiet. I started to worry that I messed up our dinner somehow. No, it's delicious. I was just lost in the pasta is all. Forgive me, I didn't mean to worry you. I need to get out of my own head. Pastel's not in front of me, and I'm too distracted to savor it. It's okay. I probably said other words way worse than I said that. Forget my doubts. We'll just have to see where the night takes us. Periwinkle takes its plate to the sink and begins to wash up. I can take care of that. Nonsense. You just cooked us dinner. It's your turn to relax, my sweet. Are you sure I can't help? I wouldn't mind at all. You can help by bringing me your plate when you're finished. Okay. Pastel does as he's told, then wanders around to the couch. Hey, if you have anyone you want to introduce me to, I'd be happy to meet them. Return the favour sort of thing. I know it can be awkward though, so if not, that's okay too. No one comes to mind. Huh? Really? Sure, I know a lot of people, but I couldn't say I'm particularly close with any of them. Except maybe one, but you've already met my business partner. Oh, at the Apocryphy, right? Precisely. Hmm? What's with that look? No, I just don't know what to say now. Hmm? You expected someone as charismatic as me to have all sorts of new people to introduce you to then? I guess so. I'm just surprised. I really like being around you, so I expected that to be true for your other friends too. I'd say you're probably the closest I've ever been with someone. Literally speaking. They laugh together, then fall into a comfortable silence. With their heads leaned together, Periwinkle nuzzles his face into Pastel's shoulder affectionately. Then, after a few moments, Pastel asks, "Do you want to get in bed, Freaky? For sleep or for pleasure?" That's up to you. Periwinkle stands and then turns around to take Pastel's hands. Come then. He leads him to the bedroom, closing the door behind them. When he does, Pastel speaks up again. You know, I'm still finding it hard to believe there's no one you're close to. 2 is a reasonable number. You had 2 friends as well, did you not? Syrup and Gumdrop. Fair point, but counting you makes 3. You have me beat. Perhaps I should try harder to catch up. Periwinkle collapses into bed while Pastel sits down beside him. I think I preferred it though, keeping a healthy distance from others. Really? How come? The alternative has been disastrous in my experience. I'm far too intense. What do you mean by that? Goodness, my best example is the worst one. In my teenage years, there was a boy I would have done anything for. I wanted his approval so bad. I wanted to be loved. It's funny, I can't even think of what drew me to him. I suppose he was just a vessel to project onto. An idealized boyfriend, this shortcut to happiness. Poor guy. He didn't know what to do with the torrent of feelings I've been forcing onto him. We were young. A love like that is much too painful, if it can even be called love. It took some practice to be able to separate the emotions out, to be able to indulge in the romantic and sexual energy I craved while protecting my fragile heart. But ever since I figured it out, I have gotten to experience all sorts of love through these casual flings. What am I saying? It's perfect for me. The ideal life, actually. Don't listen to me, Pastel. I don't know if your heart is as fragile as you think. You don't believe me, despite what it seems. I have the heart of an innocent maiden. I don't know about innocent, but... Pastel leans forward and lays his head on Periwinkle's chest. That's so cute! Sounds pretty strong to me. It's beating harder now. Because you suddenly embraced me! See, this is what I mean by fragile! Periwinkle struggles out from under him and the pair sits facing each other on the bed. You know, at first I thought romantic stuff was just a formality for you, but you love it, huh? Are you only realizing that now? I guess not. What are you trying to say, Pastel? That it's okay for me to love you? That I'll be safe? Then hurry up and kiss me. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting. Pastel closes the distance between them. I'm too weak. The words won't come out. As they kiss, Periwinkle becomes more and more entangled in his holy moly, what in the facial expression? Oh, it hurts. I want to be even closer. He lets himself fall backward, bringing Pastel down with oh. This isn't nearly enough to satisfy me. Just please don't stop. Oh Lord! Periwinkle's heart nearly cried out. Oh Lord! His jumbled emotions caught in his throat, manifesting through his hands, clinging desperately to Pastel, who continued to kiss and hold him through the night. Oh, thank God. Oh! Chapter 7, shootings. It's not over! Okay. The next morning, Periwinkle steps out onto the doorstep with a heavy sigh. If I lay around in bed all day, I'll only feel more miserable. I need to stop avoiding my work.
I have to talk to Astragalus. She isn't going to be pleased with me, though. Holding his mantle tightly, he makes his way to the oh, I forgot how to pronounce it. Apocryphy. Apothecary. Wait, I gotta look it up again. Oh god, this is embarrassing. Apothecary. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Again. Right. When he arrives, Astragalus is preoccupied with arranging some of her merchandise. She turns around abruptly at the unexpected sound of the door's chime. Hey, we're not open yet! Huh? Periwinkle? Good morning, Astragalus. I haven't seen you all month. I barely recognized you under that hood. I was about to come and knock on your damn door if you didn't show your face so soon. You've got a huge backlog of orders waiting. I can't take them. My magic is useless. What do you mean useless? Periwinkle meekly hands over one of his pale pink vials. This is all I can make. It's been this way for ages. Oh, let's see. Astragalus unscrews the top and eyes Periwinkle suspiciously before giving it a whiff. Whew, that's powerful! Not bad though, warms me right up. Could stand to be diluted a little, just to make it less overwhelming. So, what's got you stuck on a scent like this? It's pastel. He's ruined me. I'll never be able to return to the way I was before. I see. So, things are complicated, just like I warned you. I love him so much. I think I might die. Come on, back room now. Periwinkle nods and obediently follows Astragalus into a private office. He quietly takes in his surroundings before she suddenly turns to him with a raised finger. Don't touch anything. Astragalus drags a beanbag chair out from the corner and plops it in the middle of the room unceremoniously. Sit. It's dusty. Oh, you're such a diva! She gives it a couple good smacks, beating the dust into the air instead. Now sit. Very well. He complies. Astragalus spins her office chair around to face him. Alright, Periwinkle. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna brew up some tea. You're gonna explain everything from the beginning. Explain what? About pastel. Even the stuff I already know. Everything from the top. Everything? Skip the bedroom details, obviously. Just walk me through anything important that happened since you met. I don't want to. Reliving it's only gonna make things worse. Astragalus stands up. Astragalus stands and walks over to her kettle to start the tea. Alright, you lovesick dolt. You want to know exactly why your magic's been stuck like that? It's because you don't have an outlet for all those emotions. Instead, you keep bottling them up. Literally. I guess. It's all that comes out because it's all there is inside of you. So, let it all out. What, you think I'm gonna judge you? No, I don't know. Would you rather spill it all to him instead? I can't! It's too much! Then tell it to me, a neutral third party. Actually, I can't say I'm neutral. You need to find a new supplier if you couldn't fill my orders anymore. I do feel a little more at ease imagining this is all a business matter for you. Then just think of it like that. Astragalus pours their tea and returns to her seat with 2 mugs in hand. With a heavy sigh, Periwinkle finally relents and begins his story. I told her everything I could think of. My first impressions of him, how he continuously subverted my expectations, my mistakes, appearing where I shouldn't have, then going into a desperate spiral as I tried to rid myself of the guilt over it. How he was the one how he was the one who came to apologize afterward. Our date that day, which was so wonderful, but which also laid bare the feelings I was too afraid to acknowledge.
how I latched onto any alternative explanation I could in order to escape them. The moment I could finally admit to myself all the ways he changed my life for the better. How he grew closer and closer while I held those feelings tighter to my chest. I told her how he had finally worked up the courage to introduce me to his friends, how his hand trembled in mine as we walked out the door together. My dog just sneezed so loudly! This point of contention, a far-off goal I had decided would have to be met before advancing. God, stop sneezing, buddy! Everything, up to the state I'm in now, useless, paralyzed and sobbing. Astragalus listened patiently through all of it. She asked questions from time to time, clarifications on the timeline, certain details. Her reaffirming comments offered such comfort, such relief to this pain I'd kept refined to my own heart, until finally, I had nothing left to say. Astragalus sits back in her chair and then heaves a sigh. So, how are you feeling? There's a certain clarity in having it all laid out at once, but I still don't know what I can do to push things forward. Could I even handle the rejection? He won't reject you. What makes you so certain? That boy is madly in love with you. Why else would he devote all that time and energy to making you happy? Because I'm great in bed, obviously! Oh, quit deflecting. You know that's not all it is. I don't want to leave any room for doubt. If I were to confess my love now and it didn't go well, I'd be destroyed beyond repair. That's why, if I'm going to say it, I want it to be a sure thing. Life ain't about sure things. Even so, I'm going to wait for the opportune moment before expressing my vulnerable heart. As long as you've got a plan. Astragalus leans down to pick up Periwinkle's empty mug, then holds it out in front of him. Try your magic again. Whatever scent you want, just pour it right into the cup. Periwinkle nervously draws his wand, holds it out into the cup, then closes his eyes and taps. Is it? I can't pronounce that. It isn't peach. Oh, God! Yeah, dumbass. Did you forget this isn't apothecary? Oh, it is, isn't it? Next time you got a problem with your magic, don't sit around crying about it on your own. Come straight to me and I'll fix you up. Thank you. I'm truly glad that we're friends. I'd be lost without you. Business associates, don't forget I've got loads of orders for you now that you're back to normal. I'll go home and fill them right away, but first, may I hug you? Not a chance! It was worth a shot. You'll accept my platonic affection one day. Yeah, get out of my office, Periwinkle. Oh, that's lovely! The pair exits the back room, but they only make it a few steps out before Periwinkle turns on his heel. Oh, one more thing before I go. What's up? I've been curious to ask. The last time... Yeah, she is such a good friend, right? The last time I was here, you told me that magic can be interpreted as a judge of one's character. Oh, right. When I changed my mind about Stifled. Yes, precisely. It's rather impressive you could see through it to his true nature, despite only having just met. Sure, but he was pretty easy to read. Don't be too impressed. Well? Well, what? What does my magic say about me? I'm dying to know. Your magic was always lively and carefree. Compassionate too, like Pastel's. How could you possibly read something like carefree from perfume? Hey, I'm just telling you the vibes I've gotten over the years. Your aromas prioritized pleasure, but there was definitely a hint of loneliness in them too. Alright, now I know you're making things up. I've always had someone to keep me company. Just because you've always got someone around doesn't mean you can't be lonely. And I suppose someone like you would know a thing or two about loneliness, huh? I'm not lonely at all. In fact, I prefer to be alone. You, on the other hand, can't stand us even for a second. That's why you'd always run off chasing someone to fill the void. Well, that certainly isn't true. The peach stuff you gave me earlier was pure loneliness. It was crying out like, please, Pastel, never leave me. This isn't fun anymore. Forget that I asked. Sorry, couldn't resist. I suppose you're right, though. I haven't been able to tell him that in words. I can't keep holding back. He has to know, no matter the outcome. Good luck, okay? I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. Yes, it likely will. Thank you again. I'm truly grateful for all that you've done for me. As Shagglers waves him off and Periwinkle leaves the apothecary with new resolve. Fuck, I can't say that word! My lips are so chapped. Holy moly. Hydration. And I'm out of drinks. I spent the next several days catching up on my work. Magic truly does come so easily with a clear mind. If only I'd swallowed my pride sooner. I completed batch after batch almost effortlessly, going down the long checklist of stragglers gave me. I hadn't even felt tired by the end of it, as if all this energy had been stored up inside me all along. It was a relief to return to somewhat normalcy. Thinking of Pastel no longer caused my heart to ache, at least not enough to put me in a state of total despondence. Instead, those thoughts served as motivation. The way forward was clear. I could tell him how I felt, and surely things will turn out just fine. I'm scared. The following night, Pastel shows up on Periwinkle's doorstep. Get dressed. I want to take you somewhere. Oh, and where exactly am I being whisked away to? He's wearing the same outfit like we're on the first date! You'll see. Wear comfortable shoes, okay? How mysterious. Very well. I'll be ready momentarily. This is it. The dramatic confession scene is upon us. Yes! I have to look my best. For good luck, of course. And for confidence. Yes! Let's make you look peak. Make you look adorable. Yes. Perfect. Beautiful! Hand in hand, the pair makes their way to the train station. Had he been planning something while I was sequestered away with my works? Pastel is always so full of surprises. How positively delightful. I hope I didn't interrupt any plans you had for the night. Oh, not at all. It was about time I got out of the house again. I've actually had a very productive past several days, you know. Toiling over my perfumes. I thought that might be the case since you hadn't dropped by in a while. Did you miss me? Well, Periwinkle hugs Pastel's arms tightly as they continue their walk. Ah! I miss you too. They're so sweet! When Pastel and I step off the train, we're greeted by grassy fields and a sky full of luminous stars. Just where has he taken me? A trail of lanterns lights the lone path forward. Pastel takes the lead. It's a bit of a walk from here, but I promise it'll be worth it. A long walk, huh? Couldn't we take a ride on your broom together? Nah, it'd defeat the purpose. It'd feel more rewarding getting there on foot. Fair enough. Tragic, though, that you're willing to pass on an opportunity for me to cling to you. We can fly on the way back if you want. Pastel offers his hand again, which Periwinkle takes with a smile. Tell me more about your relationship with magic. What do you mean? Well, it was the same when we cleaned my house together. You insisted on doing things manually. Not that I minded at all. Seeing you lift so many heavy things is a treat in itself. Well, ever since I was young, it was clear that I was, ridiculously talented, as they put it. My mum wanted me to be a traditional witch, so they enrolled me in one of the top schools, so I could learn from the best. It was an all-girls school, though. I guess I was young enough that no one realized I was a boy. I really
didn't belong there on any level, but I kept at it as long as I could, just enough to keep my parents happy until I could go out and live on my own. I still don't understand exactly why, but I've always felt uncomfortable using my magic. It felt like cheating, like this kind of power shouldn't come so easily. So I thought so too. That's why I latched onto her when we met. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced, like, because it's syrup, so wouldn't it be pronounced sir? I don't know. I'm so sorry. She used to really hate magic, which worked out perfectly to me. It was a perfect excuse to pretend to be a regular human like her. So that's what I did for the past 7 years? 7 years? That's quite a long time. Yeah, but there was a lot to distract me back then. It took a while to get Sweet Shop up and running. And Sai did eventually find out. I thought she'd disown me when she did, but instead, she told me I should have hid it. Even though I doubt we would have become friends if I told her from the beginning. Quite impossible to please, Oh, you have no idea. But ever since she said that, I've been able to start embracing my magic again, on my own terms. I'm beginning to grasp why he values her so highly. Sorry that I just keep talking about myself. Don't apologize, I'm the one who asked. Besides, I'm content to listen. Say as much as you like. Thanks. Periwinkle gives Pistol's hand a reassuring squeeze. I love him. I have to find the right moment to tell him that. Should it be now, during this romantic walk? But he's still yet to reveal our destination. What do you have in store for me, Pastel? I think I might be too used to how Sai is. She's usually so preoccupied with her own stuff. So it's nice having someone who actually wants to listen to me. God, that makes her sound like such a horrible friend. She's really not. You certainly haven't made a convincing case for her. Oh, I know that, but that wasn't the point I was trying to make. Huh? I really... Yes? Let me start over. Pastel takes a deep breath before continuing. Going back to what we were talking about before with my magic and everything, I think I have trouble accepting myself for what I am. I tend to hide things even when I don't need to. Being with you feels like it's better not to hide. Like I'm allowed to just be. Or more like celebrated for being... don't know, that feels weird to say. How's it going? Hey, Fountain! It's going great. You can stop me if I'm being too much. Oh, it's because I love you. Why can't I just say that? Oh, we're here. We are? What is it? 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 We came up over the hill. The vastness of the night sky overwhelmed me. But more than that, the field of small blue flowers that stretched as far as the eye could see matched it so perfectly. Pastel! They're pretty periwinkles. When I looked at where to find some, I found out about this place. Apparently it's a famous date spot. I thought you'd like to see it, so... I shouldn't have told you I'm weak to romance, Pastel! A glint catches Periwinkle's eye and he looks up to notice a meteor shower has begun. This is so romantic! Oh good, it started just in time. You planned this too? Well, I knew this was supposed to be happening tonight, so... Pastel! Periwinkle tackles Pastel to the ground, landing them in the field of flowers. Oh, this is so pretty. Can I... Okay, I'm taking this. This is the thumbnail, guys. This is the thumbnail. This is gonna be the VOD thumbnail. Let me send it to myself. Oh, this is so cute. What the heck? Okay. This is perfect. I don't know what else to say. I'm speechless. Guess I went a little overboard. A little? This is the most romantic thing anyone's ever done for me. He buries his face in Fastel's chest, holding him close. Well, there's actually one more thing I wanted to say. He can feel Fastel's heart pounding. Where do I start? You know how Sai and Gumdrop are really important to me? I always thought that I needed to keep myself available for them, to take care of the store and everything. But in practice, that just meant I never really took any time for myself. Like, my own needs was something I could just bury and it would be fine because it's for their sake. I guess that's part of why I go out with random guys in secret. As something just for me, totally detached from everything else. Oh, is he gonna confess? I hope so! I truly hope so! I tried having a real relationship once. It didn't work out. Obviously, I never told Sai about him, but that made me think that I was right to continue on the way I had been, since I wasn't willing to let my priorities shift. Periwinkle grips Pastel's cloak a little tighter. What are you saying? I guess, that with you, I don't really mind it as much. He's going to beat me to it at this rate. I can't let that happen. Periwinkle suddenly rolls himself on top of Pastel, pinning him down. Pastel, I'm in love with you! What? Since when? I don't know. Maybe this whole time? I only admitted it to myself that morning you made me pancakes. That's what it took? Why? How long have you felt this way? Since having to carry you home after spending the day together, I think that's when I first realized it. Then why didn't you say something? I've been suffering in silence this entire time. I thought you wanted to keep it casual. Oh my god. We saw each other almost every day. How is that casual? But you never acted any differently, and I was busy sorting through my own feelings anyway. So was I. But that's no excuse for how long you kept me waiting. I won't forgive you. What? Why are you smiling like that? It's cute seeing you all worked up like this. Periwinkle struggles to his feet and begins stomping away. You could have saved me a lot of heartache, you know. Pastel sits up, straightening out his cloak and retrieving his hat. Where are you going? Come back. No, I'm too upset. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Perry. I was convinced that I'd cursed myself with some kind of love potion. My fake aphrodisiac turned real. What in the world? Because we didn't fuck that day? Fucking was supposed to be the entire point of it. Perry! Everything spiraled out of control since then. I couldn't stop thinking about you. You broke my magic for weeks and weeks, and all I could conjure was that stupid peach blossom scent. Really? Yes, until just the other day, which I spent crying in the dusty back room of the apothecary, telling Astragalus all about it. After all that, everything I spent so long preparing my heart for, you have the nerve to try and confess first? I'm sorry. Don't apologize! I already said I won't forgive you. What do you want me to do then? I don't know. Fucking kiss me if you love me so much. Oh! Pastel approaches, gently raising a hand to Periwinkle's cheek. And does exactly as he's told. Oh. I love you. Periwinkle's heart skips a beat. I love you too. Yes! He hugs Pastel tightly, careful not to knock him over this time. It takes everything I've got to keep myself from bursting into tears. I won't ruin my makeup on this perfect date. This beautiful place that Pastel chose just for us. I can't have my memory of this perfect night obscured by tears. It looks like the meteor shower's over. Take me home. Are you still mad at me? I'm not mad at you. I've never seen you like this. I don't know how else I should interpret it. I'm overwhelmed, elated, relieved, and frustrated. I want to get in bed so that you can hold me close all night. I don't think I'll be convinced that this is real unless you do that, so please. That sounds really nice. Okay, if it's to convince you, I guess I have no choice. There's a song? There's a song? I'm turning it up.
So I am telling you,
I hope I don't get copyrighted.
the world has to move, and with that we have to make.
Gosh, I'm rubbing my eyes.
But I don't want to do anything without you. So
What's
now
my dog
you
doing?
know what I think. You look so pretty in pink.
Oh, this is so sweet. I fucking love this, bro. I fucking love this, bro. God, I don't want to talk over the song, but oh my gosh. This is so...
So now you know, and here we go. My love, my dear, my sweet, you look so pretty in pink.
This is so lovely! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's amazing! Gosh, oh my god! Thank you for reading Starry Flowers, a beautiful memoir detailing my first experience with true love. As a reward for finishing the story, you may now access the extra scenes and bonus chapters, along with a lovely image gallery. Memoir? How detailed is this? Don't worry, my sweet. I've kindly skipped over all the sex scenes, so you have nothing to be embarrassed about. Oh, thank God. The stuff leading to those is still embarrassing! How much did you leave in? Okay, let me turn the volume back down. Oh, that doesn't matter. This isn't canon, merely an excuse to speak directly to the reader. I would never reveal such private details about you, such as your fetishes, without your explicit consent. That's enough! End the scene! Please enjoy the bonus material. Thanks again! Ooh, let's have a look at the bonus material. Extras. Art gallery. I want to look at them. Oh, I know the stuff. That's cute. You someone to comment like that? Real, bro. That's so real. So cute. What the heck? This is one of my favorites. I love this scene so much. It's so sweet. Whoa. Okay, what else? Extra scenes. Okay. Today, Shagulus has asked Pastel to work his magic on her busted lamp. He happily agrees. Meanwhile, Periwinkle looks on, arms folded and pouting. Yeah, how's it look? It's not exactly like it was before, but beggars can't be choosers. It'd help if I knew the original shape. I had to guess from looking at the pieces. Hey, Kumo! Nah, better this than just a pile of glass. Thanks, kiddo. You should probably do something to fix your boyfriend's face next. My face doesn't need fixing. I'm looking as flawless as ever. Penny. If you're finished being used, however, I'd like to have you back now, please. It was just a small favor. I don't mind. In fact, I'm happy to help. See, he's more than willing. Stop exploiting his kindness. Let me know if there's anything else I can fix for you, ma'am. Now that you mention it, I'm sure there were a few other things. I'll be right back. Astragalus takes a repaired lamp and heads back into her office to retrieve the next object. It's really nothing to get upset over. It's just an excuse to get to know each other better. I would rather you not be categorized as a tool in her mind, but if you insist, I'll let her know. If she starts asking too much of me. So no more pouting, okay? How could I refuse such a gentle command? As long as you're in a better mood now. I am, besides. It was quite hilarious to hear you call her ma'am in earnest. Huh? She's older than us, isn't she? We should respect our elders. Estelle, if you call her an older to her face, she'll go absolutely ballistic. Turns out there were a few things. I've got them right here. Why is Piano's hair so thick? Hey! You! Watch your language, Thousand Doodles. Watch your language. Watch your fucking language, buddy. Do not insult Piano like that. His hair is not thin, okay? His hair is not thin. There's a side story which shows he leaves the front bits hanging out because people attack him and, like, cut his hair and stuff. Something just moved in the corner of my room. Anyway, there's a side story which shows he has, like, some hair in the front, but he tucks the rest of it into his hat because people were cutting it and, like, pulling it and stuff to hurt him. So, and he didn't want to cut it because he likes his hair the way it is, okay? So don't insult him and say he's balding because he is not. He has his hair tucked into his head. It's not damage. I get, some bits of it might be, like, uneven lengths, but it's still pretty long. Okay? So, yeah, I will calm down when you stop insulting him, Thousand. Anyways, all the art you draw of him, please send to me. I'll put it in my goon I'll put it in a special folder. Okay, look at that. You really did fix his face. Damn, nice work. Oh, listen, Shagulus. You'll never guess what Pastel just said. Wait, you're telling her? Didn't you just say she'll get mad? What am I about to get mad at? Were you saying something behind my back? Harry, please. Nothing. I didn't say Goon Dungeon. What are you talking about? The sweets. Periwinkle walks into the sweet shop to pick up Pastel for a date, but instead he's greeted by an enthusiastic golem. Periwinkle's here! Welcome! Gumdrop, how lovely to see you. I've come to retrieve my boyfriend. It was the wind. What are you talking about? Master Pastel is downstairs with syrup right now. He will return soon. If you do not mind waiting. Certainly, I'm in no rush.
You aren't one for small talk, are you, Gumdrop?
Small talk? Yes, I think talking at a normal volume is best.
How funny. Pastel's given you quite the sense of humour.
Master Pastel's wonderful. I love him very much.
I feel the same.
He's always so happy when he comes back from visiting you. Thank you for always taking care of him.
No, it's my pleasure. I was hoping to take care of him tonight as well.
Please do! It's so fun to watch his face turn pink like mine.
Gumdrop, what are you telling him?
Yes, pink, just like that.
Oh, there you are, my sweet. Are you ready to spend a lovely evening with me? Oh, I can't believe I let this happen. You two should never be allowed to speak to each other unsupervised.
Oh, if it's not allowed, then I will refrain from greeting him next time.
Don't listen to him, Gumdrop. He just doesn't want us trading information. Please, tell me more about how Pastel acts on the mornings after he's slept over. But Perry, no! We are leaving right now! Cuddly Witch. Periwinkle and Pastel are out on a date when they run into a familiar face.
Oh, it's Periwinkle!
Cassia, it's been a while. How have you been?
Oh, I've been just perfect. Moving in with my partners went really well. Every single night I get to fall asleep while snuggling the both of them. Oh, life couldn't be much better. Anyways, I hope things have been going on just as well for you, Periwinkle.
They have indeed, but first, introductions. Pastel, this is Cassia. She's a very sweet and cuddly witch, as you've probably gathered. Nice to meet you. And Cassia, this is my boyfriend, Pastel. Can you believe I've finally settled down?
Really? I never would have guessed. But wow, I'm so happy for you. You look so cute together.
I know, right? We're a perfect match.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about you anymore, Periwinkle. You always used to be so closed off. It made me want to cuddle you lots and lots so that you didn't feel lonely.
Oh, is that how it was? To think her affections were only given out of pity. Is that why she attempted to pull me into a relationship back then?
I'm glad there's someone out there who could open your heart. Good job, Pastel.
Seems like you tried your best to take care of him. I appreciate it.
I really did, but he wouldn't let me in at all. I had to give up in the end. At least we can be friends now. Right, Periwinkle?
Yes, of course. I apologize for having worried you so.
That's okay, as long as you promise to come over for dinner sometime. You could bring Pastel and it'll be like a double date. Doesn't that sound fun?
A double date? That certainly does sound like an entertaining night. What do you think, Pastel? Will you accompany me to dinner with Cassia and her partners? Yeah, that sounds really nice. I'd love to.
Then it's settled! I have to get back to my errands, but I'll contact you the next time I'm free, okay?
Lovely. It was nice seeing you again. Pink hair. Oh, nothing. I just noticed you kind of have a type, don't you? And what type would that be exactly?
Cute and pink.
Oh, please. I'd say her hair is closer to white than it is to pink. Sure. Still pink, though. Oh, hush. You know you're the only one for me, my sweet.
I know. It's just funny.
Oh, I see. You only brought it up to make fun of me. Honestly, I'm the one who's supposed to tease you. How can you turn the tables on me like this, Pastel? Like yours, Mooney? My hair? Oh, wait, what's this? I hope I do the right toggle. Nope, wrong toggle. Okay, no? Okay. Ta-da! I can make my hair more pink.
Sorry. Do you want a kiss?
Maybe Perry's type, cute and pink. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think I will leave Periwinkle to be with Pastel. Yes, as always. Periwinkle cheerfully accepts his apology kiss so they can continue on their way.
Gosh, what the heck? Okay. Oh, there's 2 more. Pastel's happily organizing Periwinkle's closet. With conscious permission of this time. Moon is Piero's type. I hope so! Wait a second, I just realized. I could do that. If I blush, my hair turns more pink. Hmm? What's in this box? Oh, did you? Oh. No, I'm pretty sure that's not what's in here. What a boring reaction. How can you be so sure? Because if it was, I probably would have known about it by now. Blushing hair? Yes! Or I could just, you know, do it just because. Touché, you would indeed. Can I open it? Let's see. Periwinkle rose out of bed to kneel next to Pastel. Ah, some of my old modelling photos are in there, along with a few other keepsakes. Modelling? Yes, a rather short-lived career. It wasn't quite what I'd hoped. Being made to look the way someone else wants. I'm much happier dressing myself, thank you. I'm not some doll. Bro, I would let people dress me up. I swear, like, I would let people pick my clothing. I would wear it all. Nothing against other models, of course. It just wasn't for me. You can look through them if you'd like. I only keep the ones I look best in. You've gotten so quiet. What kinds of naughty photos are you imagining? I just didn't want to intrude on your past. By the way, on the topic of hair, can your avatar be bald? No! I was having a look if I had a bald toggle, and I don't. I just can't be bald. I don't. At least I think so. I'll have a look at the body sheet. I might be able to make myself bald. I'm not sure. But I have to be careful with it because I can't edit the files for it because it's against the copyright. And I don't really want to edit it anyway, just to make myself bald. That's odd. And I probably have to, like, re-rig it. So, like... But I'll have a look and see because I'm sure I tried it before. I couldn't figure it out. Intrude all you like. My past, present, and future are all yours for the taking, my sweet. Okay, I'm looking. Bold Mooney? Maybe. I'll make it a channel points thing if I get channel points. Pastel opens the box and picks up the small stack of photos contained within. Periwinkle watches over his shoulder as he goes through them. It's been a while since I've seen these. Goodness, I look so happy and I look so unhappy in some of them. Could I keep one? Huh? Sorry, I hope that's not weird to ask. You just look really nice in this one in particular. Oh, you chose one of the only ones I actually like what I'm wearing. How did you guess, Pastel? Take it. The rest can be thrown away. I don't need them anymore. Oh, okay. Maybe I should take more than one then. If it's more photos you want, I can take sexier ones for you. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm gonna be too embarrassed to look at these on my own anyway. It's fine. Oh, in that case, could I take sexy photos of you instead? No! Last one, night on the town. Periwinkle takes Pastel out for a night on the town. It's been so long since I've been out to any clubs. Oh, I hope I won't stand out too much. Oh, don't worry, my sweet. If anyone starts hitting on you, I'll come to your rescue. You expected me to need to be rescued. Periwinkle, glad to see you finally returned to the nightlife. Oh, and you've already picked someone up before even walking into the club. You work faster than ever. I picked this one up a long time ago. Allow me to introduce you. This is my boyfriend, Pastel. Hello, nice to meet you. Did I hear that right? Does this mean Periwinkle's taken himself off the market? That's correct. I wanted all you gossips to see us together tonight. Start spreading the word. Wait, is that really why you invited me out? A secondary gain, my sweet. You should have known I'd want to show you off. Oh, Perry. What a cute pic. Any chance you'd consider an open relationship? Absolutely not. I refuse to share.
You sure? He looks like he might want to. Pastel? No, it's not that. I'm just flattered, I guess. But still, no thank you. See, we aren't the polyamorous type after all. You never stood a chance. Well, congrats to the happy couple. I'm headed inside, so see you around. Farewell. Perhaps that single interaction was enough to accomplish my goal. We can return home if you'd like. Are you sure? You're not just saying that because you got a little jealous? Nonsense. I have nothing to feel jealous over. You're pouting though. I'm not. Why bother with the clubs? Too many prowling singles. I shouldn't taunt them with my perfect catch. Let's return home after all. I want you all to myself tonight. See, you did get jealous. You're being extra possessive. No, I just figured. Why tire ourselves out on the dance floor when we could go straight to tiring ourselves out in bed? Fuck. Perry! That's all of them. There's bonus chapters. Do I wanna... I'm kind of tired. I think I'm gonna leave the bonus chapters so that you guys have incentive to download the game and also I can go to bed. So, what do we think? I know I mentioned some of it, like when we were watching the credits. I know I sort of spoke about it a little, but I want to know you guys' thoughts too. You played it on your own? Well, I think I have like one other viewer who may not have. So like, let me have a look. I have 4 whole viewers. I think. Yeah, 4 whole viewers. So, oh god, poor bitrate. 4 whole viewers, okay? So that means there's 3 people that probably haven't played the game. Am I playing Genshin? I want to sleep. I might play Genshin tomorrow. You thought it was good? Oh, good. I thought it was so amazing. It's so sweet. It did make me smile a lot. Like, honestly, it was so sweet. Like, obviously not the most wholesome, but you didn't know the game. It was so cute. Well, if you want to see the bonus chapters, you should download the game. If you want, I will put a link to the download in the description of the VOD when I upload that to YouTube next week. And I might put it on Twitter and in the Discord server if you'd like. Did a right preposition? You absolutely did, Kumo. I loved it so much. So I'm kind of happy that I played that instead of Poppy Playtime, although I will be playing Poppy Playtime next week. Oh, I also have Zenless Zone Zero downloaded, so I could play some Zenless on the stream at some point. Planning to play the other game with them? I might do that in my own time. It depends, because like, I really enjoyed it, but like, it was a lot to do in one sitting. Like, as much as I truly enjoyed it. You never played Zenless? I've never played Zenless either. I'm looking forward to it though. I was thinking playing it for the first time on stream, because I also have Valorant to play, so... I'm gonna play Poppy Playtime. Yeah, next week. It got recommended by Kumo and Jazz, and basically everyone was like, Poppy Playtime. So I'm gonna be playing Poppy Playtime next week. I was meant to play that today, but it didn't download on time, so... Yeah, and Valorant, because I have 2 friends that play Valorant, so... Stinky! Oh, maybe I won't play Valorant then. I'm no good at it. I was going to play it for the first time on streams just so we can have some giggles about it, you know, because I'm not going to be very good. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. God, I say that every time, but I always have so much fun streaming. Like, every time I stream, I have so much fun. It makes me so happy. I love talking to you all on stream, like, while playing games and stuff. I don't really play games off stream anymore, unless it's like Genshin and stuff, or Wuthering Waves, and Project Diva and stuff. Like, I have a lot of games, but I haven't really played them because I want to save them to play on stream, if that makes sense. Because I love playing them with you guys, even though there's like at one point only Kumo was my only viewer, but honestly, it was so much fun to play, and I did really, really enjoy it. And this stream ran way longer than expected. I was only planning to do like a little 2-hour stream today because I wasn't really feeling it today. But like, honestly, I really enjoyed this stream. Like, I wasn't really feeling it, but I'm probably in the mood. Like, I did have my reasons, obviously, but like, you know, I could play Genshin from the start, but it's one of those games where it's so big, I just don't want to. Like, I've hardly progressed at all in Genshin, but I do not want to restart it. Like, I've had the account for Genshin since about 2022 or 2023-ish. But, yeah. I didn't really play it too much until recently. So, I do not want to restart. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's nothing. Oh, gosh, I phrased it wrong. It is absolutely nothing like that. Don't worry, bro. I just wasn't really feeling it today, but I'm really happy I decided to stream. It was so much fun, and I'm so happy, and it's made my day, and made my whole weekend, even though it's Saturday. Well, that was Starry Flowers, and it was so amazing. Again, I'm gonna leave a link to download it on itch.io, in the description of the YouTube VOD when that's uploaded next week. And I will post it on my Twitter if I do a post, and I will put it in the Discord server too. So, bye everyone!